Pegadilla. I'm a UFC fighter, and I'm watching Unnamed Sports Show.
What's up and welcome to another episode of Unnamed Sports Show right here on Gorilla Cross Radio, streaming live on GorillaCross.com and the Gorilla Cross app. Make sure you download that app. It's free. I'm your host, Quan59. Got my man, Josh Williams, in the building. What's good?
Man, it was a sad one this weekend.
It was a great weekend.
Loma went down. My champion's gone.
You had money on that, huh?
I did not.
Oh,
I did not.
Smart guy.
It was, I should have put money on the other way just because those lines were looking crazy.
Hey,
but yeah,
you should have. I know somebody in here had money on it. I'm gonna get to my guest right now. We got my man Kendrick Johnson, all the way from Fort Worth, Dallas, somewhere
Dallas.
out there. Okay,
Frisco,
because your phone number pops up Fort Worth. So.
Gotta have the alternative numbers.
I feel you.
When you deal with people all across the land, y'all know about that. You gotta make moves.
Yeah.
But I've been knowing for the last 2 years, whenever this fight went down, that Teofimo Lopez was gonna do what he did. Cash in a good $300. Have my man B Sal.
Okay.
Do what he do.
Okay. You wearing the Kobe 5, LeBron 4.
Authentic.
Holla
at me. This got customized in Dallas, Texas.
Okay. The funny thing about that, I saw that on your social media before LeBron had won his 4th. So you putting faith in yourself.
He was ready. He was ready.
I'm still on the Laker high.
Sometimes you have to live. You have to master your moment. Your moment comes, you got to be ready for it.
No, that's why you don't have to get ready if you stay ready.
That's right. There it is, Steve.
And we got our man. He was on a few weeks ago, but he was at home.
That's right.
He was at home. He was chilling. He didn't want to come to the studio.
It was quarantine. It was a quarantine episode.
Got my man Brian Salmon from News 3, NBC, LV. World famous Brian Salmon.
Oh, wow. World famous.
In the building right now. What's good, B?
Okay, my guy, Quan, man. J-Dub and Kendrick Perk. No, man. KJ, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. And, yo, man, I would have came down, but, early in the day, I got chillins at home. You know how that goes.
Listen, we're not mad. We're just glad you got on with us.
And I
little
love
people over here.
Oh, here we go.
At Gorilla Cross.
Here we go. Don't nobody know me, man. Gorilla Cross is what's happening right now.
Hey. It's fun.
I love doing your show, man.
I appreciate that, man.
Real talk.
You're
We
always
love having
supporting
you
us.
on and
Yeah.
having you here.
It's always
Real
fun.
talk.
It's always fun. We got Brian always freestyling before the show. You got something in you?
Oh, do I got something in me? Oh, man.
On the spot.
I know, huh? No, I ain't got nothing right off the top of my head.
right, that's
I got
cool.
somebody else's stuff, but I ain't got nothing for myself.
We'll wait. Kendrick, can you rap?
No.
Thank you. Finally, it is not just me.
What do you mean not just you?
Because he always will be like, yeah, give me something, Josh. I'm like, nope.
Josh can't even
Not what
fake
I-
a bar, though.
I can't even give you a
I
fake
can
one.
fake a bar.
That's what I'm saying. He won't even fake a bar.
No.
I can fake a bar.
Okay,
Yo,
Turn my headphone up.
that's all you got to do.
Turn it up.
Hey, I lost it.
Oh, man,
I'm about to get in.
I'm about to get it.
Oh, the beat skipped.
Listen,
realest
we
thing I
are
ever
here
wrote.
live broadcast from downtown Las Vegas at the Gorilla Cross Studio. Call us up 702-608-3259 if you have anything you want to talk about, man. We have a lot of NFL to talk about. We have the Loma versus Lopez fight. Great fight. That was a great fight, and it was free. So listen,
Yes.
man, boxing, do more of that.
Man.
Do more of that. World Series is set.
Wow.
Dodgers came back from 3-1. Josh, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Wow.
We'll talk. He hates when my team's advance.
I'm not gonna lie. I was pulling for the other team as well.
All I gotta say is, if they lose this one, you guys are officially the Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you.
This is the last. This is the final frontier.
Of the final frontier.
I will begin to laugh soon because I'm like, somebody's knees about to buckle. I don't care. Y'all ain't gonna just keep running it back every year.
Run it back
every year.
Run it back.
Run it back again. You gonna run it back again one more time? Okay, we'll see.
You know what? And you know what? They got that little reprieve just because of what Houston did, and they cheated. So people was
Yeah.
feeling sorry for them. So they, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Those losses don't really count.
Dang. That wasn't supposed to be y'all's loss. You were supposed to have that one. That
Exactly.
year.
So that's how they feeling. But yeah, I feel you with that, man.
Let them lose to the baby
Rays?
Rays that paid all of me, you, and the rest of this whole room is getting paid as much as the Rays are right now. Like, man.
Well, listen, man.
Nah, I play
If
short for
Dodgers do lose the World Series, we put an asterisk on it.
Yes, run it back one more time. We're gonna run it back.
Quarantine.
It's quarantine. That didn't
Oh
count.
yeah,
it doesn't
exactly.
count.
Exactly.
That one doesn't count.
Exactly. You gonna put an asterisk
But
next to
don't
it.
try to do that in the NBA.
Oh, okay. All right. How do you feel about that?
No, I don't think it's an asterisk at all.
Okay.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I do feel that it's kind of cheapened in the fact that, to me, the Lakers faced the worst finals opponent that I can recall. I can't remember a team being.
Wow, the worst.
Can you recall like two teams going against each other and one team was that? I mean, if they would have, if Miami would have won that series, it'd have been the biggest upset I think in finals history since.
I'll say last year. Last year, had Golden State not have lost all their players, then it probably would have been as mismatched again
But that's
because
different though, because they lost all their players.
But fair.
You know what I mean?
But they
But
were
I
fully
agree.
loaded. They were fully loaded. The Lakers were 100% outside of what was his name?
And
that-
both teams were.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, for the most part. And then, I mean, Dragic, he went down. So that made them even worse. But
Yeah.
even at full strength, both teams, they're a huge
Talent.
underdog.
But here's
God.
the thing though. I've been hearing all years, Kawhi and them gonna do this, yada yada yada. The Lakers beat the team to beat Kawhi and them. You got Milwaukee, you got Boston.
Yeah.
They gonna do this and that. They beat them, so they beat the teams that knocked these teams out that were supposed to get to the Lakers. So what does it matter with the talent discrepancy and all that?
Yeah, well,
They beat the team to beat the team.
they
They beat
get
the
the
man to
title.
beat the man.
Yeah, they get the title.
It's a legitimate title. I think I'll never put an asterisk on it. I will say that
Nope.
there are some things that make it a little easier, but then at the
Although
same
there's
time,
a lot more to make
well,
it harder though.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Like because there
Like what?
was give and take.
Like what? Like you got to be in the mental strain. You got people like Pandemic P. Oh man, he's my psychiatrist.
Play
I can't
awful.
do this.
I call him play awful P.
But everybody,
Play awful P.
that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Everybody had that strain though.
But
that went
but
around.
the Lakers, you wouldn't have people trying to tap out. How many of the Clippers you have want to go strip clubs and do this and that?
yeah.
Or
Just Lou Will.
or you got your boy like what's my man for the Rockets?
Oh yeah, he brought the COVID tester. He brought the COVID tester up to the room.
Can't remember his name, but yeah.
They couldn't.
House. That's right.
Daniel House.
Eddie House.
And
Eddie House.
his girl left him
not Eddie
before
House.
he even got back to the house. She was gone.
Yeah.
She dipped.
Yeah.
No.
She was
filed-
married,
filed-
right?
Yeah, she filed for divorce literally like the next week.
Oh, he was married.
Yeah.
But my thing is though, they didn't let all the out. They part the course and got the chip.
Yeah, no. Listen, you can't take anything away from them.
No.
But here's the
You
thing:
just can't.
Miami, they don't have superstars. Jimmy Butler is definitely a star.
He's an all-star.
He's definitely an all-star. But they have a really
Quan.
solid. No.
Stop, Quan.
I picked them over Milwaukee before that series happened.
He did.
I don't disregard that.
He did.
But still, can you tell me a weaker team in the final?
The Detroit looked like a weaker team at the time in 04.
in 04.
What year is it right now?
No,
Well, you said all time.
No,
That's what I'm talking about. That's man.
But I mean, he did go back 16. He went back somebody's driving now.
Exactly.
Cleveland versus San Antonio, LeBron's first trip to the finals. That team was horrible.
Which and I agree with
And that was
both of
baby
those.
LeBron.
I agree with both of those, but that's
tell me
that's
this
a
though.
long
Why do
that's a
people
long
say that
time
team
ago.
was horrible and they were the number one seed?
Who's that?
No,
team.
not that Cavs team.
They were
that
top two teams.
No.
They were like 3 or 4. Yeah. They remember
because they upset Detroit.
Detroit had no business losing to them, and LeBron went on like a 20-something.
I remember
that.
To me, that's probably his greatest achievement. To me,
3-1. They ain't gonna top 3-1.
No, I mean as far as like I'm talking about personal.
Singular
yeah.
achievement. Yeah.
Come back from 3-1 is huge.
Yeah. Nobody else has done it in the finals.
Yeah, that makes me mad. Still, that makes me mad.
Why does that make you
still.
mad? You lost somebody?
Nah, man, but I I was born in Oakland, man. I went to man.
This is for you.
That joint hurts my heart every time. I'm like, that is so weak.
Because he practiced
How did we
that
let
for a
this
long time,
happen?
and that's what came out.
How did we let this happen?
Yes.
Daggone it.
Listen, we are here
Stern.
live. Call in 702-608-3259. I'm your host, Quan59 with Josh Williams. We got a special guest, Brian Salmon, in the building. My man, Kendrick Johnson, in the building. All purple and yellow to up.
Special.
You fit the studio, man. If you look around, there's a lot of purple and yellow everywhere. I'm still hyped, man. Are you still hyped?
Still, I'm probably on Laker high for the next 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
If you ain't a Heat fan, because I got people DMing me, random texts. If you ain't a Heat fan, much props to y'all. Nice runner up. But if you ain't a Heat fan or a Laker fan, I want to hear you talk about basket or ball for the next 3
Basket
months.
or ball.
Man, all these people talking crazy. Like I
He
just said,
Naismith the whole
the Lakers
situation.
don't want none of the Clippers.
Basket
They don't
or
want that. The Clippers got this and this thing. They can't even show up to the dinner party. Oh, they can't deal with that the Tatum and Brown. They don't want none of that. They gonna take LeBron out. They can't even show up to the party. Oh, they can't guard Giannis. He 2-time MVP. They have no answer for that. AD too soft. Can't get out the second round. Man, go somewhere.
I don't know who's saying that. Who's saying that?
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
I can
A lot of people in
give
them
them that.
streets. My man Josh be in them streets. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey,
in
listen,
that Twitterverse.
I was a person that said Portland. So
Really?
hey,
They
But
were
listen,
the best
Josh is such a Laker hater.
time.
I'm not a Laker hater. I despise
Well, you're a
LeBron.
LeBron hater. You're a LeBron
I
hater.
actually liked Kobe. I did not like Kobe and Shaq. I did not like Kobe and Shaq because remember Kobe at the time, Kobe got drafted with Jerome. So like everybody that wasn't Jerome that was winning, they got quiet hate from me. It just was what it was. It wasn't. I wasn't gonna be Team U until later on in their careers. And it was like, you hung around. Now you class in that because Jerome always was class of '96. You know, so they won championships like he won a championship. Even
But
though
you
he
know that
ain't won.
class is like the second best class of NBA history.
Who's number one?
Maybe that 84. It's time the 84 Jordan class.
It's 84 and them, but like when you look
84
top
and
to
them,
bottom,
too.
you look top
Yeah,
to
because you got
bottom.
people like Pager
And then the
and
03
stuff like
one
that. And then
was
you look,
really good.
I know you're talking about. You're talking about people. They have a lot of undrafted people that were part of that class. That did something.
that still made to league. I mean,
Yeah.
when you look at the amount of all stars in the '96 class, it's really
It's
it goes 84 goes Charles, Stockton, Jordan, and I think there might have been
Hakeem.
one more.
Akeem.
Akeem, thank you.
he was
Akeem.
decent.
And then
Yeah,
now
he
you-
was solid. He was a solid number one pick. Solid one.
But in Kobe, then you got Iverson, Kobe, Ray Allen, Pager's gonna be up in there. Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
That's top
Antoine Walker
Antoine
also
Walker.
won a chip.
Antoine
Yeah.
James.
Oh, he's my guy that won
and
chips.
Tim Jameson didn't win chips, but he was a legit player.
Yeah. He wasn't in that draft though. That was 99.
Who else was
98.
in? There's got to be way more people in the '84 draft than just those guys you just named.
We're
Not as
talking
many-
about Hall of Famers.
No, I'm talking about fame.
Hall of
fame
Famers.
and fame
You
and
didn't just
and-
name
and
no Hall of
All-Star.
Famers. What you talking about?
What?
Antoine James is a Hall of Famer.
No.
No, he wasn't in the draft.
No, the Hall of Famers are Kobe, Iverson,
Iverson.
Nash.
No, I got all those, but you were just naming other. I heard Antoine James and other people. I'm like, hold up.
multi All-Stars. They were faces of their franchises.
Jermaine O'Neal. Jermaine O'Neal,
Face of the
that's in there.
franchise. Not a Hall of Famer.
Not a Hall of Famer.
And
No,
Jermaine O'Neal was like 18th pick.
No,
He was younger than Kobe.
Yeah. He was
Kobe
way
was
up there.
13th. That's all you need to know.
Let me look this thing up.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
top to bottom, it's a very, very dangerous.
Because like people
class.
like Jermaine O'Neal and Antoine Walker were faces of their franchise.
I
for a
mean,
minute.
Sharif Abdur-Rahim.
Face of the franchise.
Sharif Abdur-Rahim was in
Number
that
2,
draft.
right?
He's number
Yeah,
3.
the
Number
three.
3.
I gotta know his draft. I know it too. But I found something that can match me. But it was
Hold on,
his draft.
okay, let me get a couple.
And he was drafted by Vancouver,
for the
right?
old heads. Let me represent for the old heads real quick. Okay,
And
so
he got
the
people like Pager.
84 draft. Sam Perkins didn't name him.
Yeah,
He was
okay.
the face though. He never was
Alvin
the face.
Robertson
Oh,
didn't
he's
name
legit.
him.
He's legit.
That was very good.
Yeah, Otis Thorpe didn't name him.
He was a role player.
You mean?
Got chips though.
Yeah, but Kevin
He played for
Willis
95
Role
years.
player.
Both
Kevin
of us
Willis.
played for
Forgot
95
about
years.
Kevin Willis.
didn't name him.
Forgot about Kevin Willis.
Michael Cage.
Oh God.
Y'all didn't name him either. Come on now.
man, Jericho
It's Jericho-
juice.
it's
Jericho
Jericho
juice is dripping to
You
this
got to
day.
mop the floor after every time.
He's a great
down
dude.
the
Though.
court.
He's absolutely
He's a real good
great
dude,
guy.
but
He's a great guy.
he was an all-star.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, Michael Cage.
I mean, he was a rebound. He won the
Wow.
rebound like 9 years in a row.
Who else?
Wow, how did
Who?
you guys about to be mad
Michael
at this?
Cage.
Oh, I knew it was that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 years
John
old.
Stockton.
Something like
No, I
that.
said
It was
John
a lot.
Stockton.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I said
Oh, I'm
Stockton.
sorry, my bad. Okay, I didn't
Yeah, no,
realize that.
because
Okay.
it's Stockton, Barkley, Jordan, Akeem. Those are the top 4. That's where the top heavy is.
So I mean, those are some.
But they
Those are
did
some-
have a lot. They did have a lot of names that lasted in the league for years. I forgot about Alvin Robertson. That's
Alvin Robinson.
That's,
you're right.
that's a legitimate one right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, even the Jerome Kersey.
Oh,
Oh,
second
wow.
team.
Kersey was in that one, too?
Second round.
Jesus, great.
Yes.
That was a good draft.
Come on now, man.
Fair enough.
Okay, all right.
I mean, but I mean, Ray Allen, top 3-point shooter of all time. Like they, you know what I mean? They both
You
have
got
some.
some people. You
They
got
both
some-
have some
Kerry
really.
Kittles wasn't that bad either.
Kerry Kittles.
Kerry Kittles had a good
He-
5 years.
He definitely underachieved though.
He had
Did he?
5 years. It was
He definitely
he
underachieved.
lost
He got
the
hurt, he got
power.
hurt,
he got hurt.
He lost the power when he stopped having the one high sock and one low sock. That's really what it was. When you went away from your trademark, things
That's
start
funny.
happening for you.
Kerry Kittles out of Nolans.
Yep.
He's best friends with one of my guys, Anthony Davis's dude.
Okay.
Marcel Scott, my G.
How long were you in New Orleans?
3 years.
3 years.
Love New Orleans, man.
Hey, tell
I
him
met
about
this dude in
our
New Orleans.
No, you didn't.
I didn't meet you in Orleans, but you came to
Oh, tell
come
him
hang out with me.
about that 30,000 point game with Kobe. When Kobe came up to me,
That's
when we became.
That's one of the
like,
things I'm
legit.
referring to. He came to hang out with your guy in New Orleans, and it was when Kobe scored his 30,000th point. Stern was there,
Okay.
right? And first of all, Kendrick should be thanking me for his entire life.
Wow.
Thank you for your life.
For your
No,
life.
no. First, I'm talking about in this business. Let me finish. In this business,
For your life.
in this business, because of the things that he's been allowed to kind of come and tag along with me with. Like seriously, okay, for real. Okay, so I brought him into a one-on-one interview that I had with David Stern.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
In there, also brought him in to talk with Kobe when he scored his 30,000th point.
No, you got me in the locker room, but Kobe came to me. You
I don't know about Kobe came to you, but whatever.
No,
He came to everybody.
Let him tell his
Let
story.
him have his moment. Don't kill
I'm sure,
the
I'm sure
moment.
it gets better every time.
The only reason he got credentialed.
No, he got me the credential. He got me. He got me in the
Kobe.
arena.
Yeah.
But
Kobe saw you. He's like, yo, I gotta talk to him.
No, it was like this. They had been to Dallas like a week earlier.
Okay.
They were going to the Texas swing, and that's when they ended up in New Orleans.
And he
I
did-
told
he
him
did deal with
I told
Kobe.
him I was going to be there. He's like, my God,
Can you get me in?
Yeah, he got me
Okay. Let me finish this story. Okay, so we got Stern. Also, years back, he came to Vegas. I had a one-on-one interview in a hotel room with who? Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh,
Just
wow.
me, Samuel L. Jackson, my cameraman. I brought this man along with me to go
We wouldn't win.
at the Wynn Hotel in a hotel room with Samuel Jackson for like 20 minutes, just chopping it up. The coolest dude ever. Yeah. He got a chance to come along with your guy. I'm trying to think anywhere else that I got you in.
Dang.
Yeah, exactly. Come on,
Hey
you
man, hey, I'm still dap you up. It's all right. Like you said, once you're in the room, I own the room. It's just about getting in the room.
Yeah.
That's really
because
what
he's
it's all
like,
about.
damn, Kobe came like he's your homeboy. Because I saw the Lakers and all their people in Dallas the week before and kind of let them know I was gonna be around. So even if
I
people,
always was able to give Kobe stuff because of him being an Eagles fan, but not as much.
I have a picture. Last time I saw him was a year ago in New York at a UFC thing.
Okay.
I got my Cowboys first thing. He said, "You got the damn cowboy hat."
He did see Kobe a lot, and Kobe was his dude. That's real talk. Yeah, Kobe's my dude. I'm not. I didn't know him as well as Kendrick did or know him.
Yeah,
but I mean, I dealt with him a fair amount of times.
he was a good guy, man. He really was.
I'm just glad people got to see the real him after he retired.
Yeah.
Because we see that after the game, it's like he's got done cussing out the referee and stuff. He just chill. There's a lot of cats like that. Rasheed Wallace, the first time I saw him, he catches a oop on Dirk at the airline center. Dirk grabs his elbow, he booms on him, and called and one. He went ballistic. Like, when they cuss the referee to get the automatic tee.
Yeah.
Then he walks to the score table and kicks the and went straight to the locker room. He knew he was gonna get kicked out. I'm going with this cat after the game.
I'm gonna get my money's worth and I'm getting out of here.
This cat go off. He was like super heated. He was just chill and everything. This is Rasheed with the Trailblazers Rasheed too.
Oh, okay.
wow.
This is
With the
Rasheed.
Cobos.
Yeah. You said elbow, so that meant his whole body was above the rim.
Yeah, he was all up on him.
That is a different Rasheed for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yo, let's jump into this fight from the other night, man. Lomachenko versus Lopez. A fight that, we've been waiting for a minute.
Yeah.
A fight that we didn't know we were going to get for free, though.
No.
I mean, it was
Listen,
gonna be
man,
free for me either way. I was excited.
Well, you're a hacker, but
If it's free, it's for me.
It don't get no better than free.
it's good when it's free and it doesn't buffer. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about
Right.
Not now.
exactly.
Come on.
Too many people are watching that same stream.
Well done.
Starts
Well
buffering.
done, friend. Well done, Quan. Well done.
But listen, man, this fight was a great fight. Lopez was dominating the first half of the fight easily.
Yeah. No, we can all say that.
Yeah.
Anyone with eyes can say that.
He won 6 of the first 7 in any card. You don't know nothing about boxing.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Mayweather.
And then Lomachenko started dominating the second half. I felt like that 12th round was whoever wins this round wins the fight.
Yeah.
The judges didn't seem to think that. There was a 119-109.
That's crazy.
That was bad.
119-109. And I feel like I've heard that name before with some bad numbers.
She's terrible.
Who, Julie Linneman?
Is that who it was?
I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
She was the
yeah,
only
yeah.
woman that was
She's
judge, right?
terrible. She's terrible, and then that other woman is terrible. I'm sorry. I
she
shouldn't be
ain't
bashing the
that- no,
ladies.
Julie Linneman's
Whoa.
not
I know.
that bad.
Yeah, no,
Adelaide Bird.
but oh my God.
She gave Canelo the card against Floyd. They got
Holy
draw. That's all you need to
smoke.
know. She gave Canelo that draw.
I
Floyd
hate even
still
being
mad
on
about
record
that.
saying that because her husband is my guy. Like Robert Bird is my guy. But yeah, she's had a couple bad.
She's hot trash. I'm sorry.
hot trash.
Hey, listen, you can come in here and talk
I'm
to
just
me
not
about it
gonna
right
sit
now.
here and let you talk about.
I know that's your people's. But
Yeah.
we gonna call a spade a spade.
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
I mean,
This is getting out of hand.
But 119-109, what are you watching to be able to call a 119-109 in that
Yes.
fight? Because I feel like everyone had around the same. I had some friends that were taking Loma and
Yeah.
they thought he won, but everybody knew it was at least close,
Yeah,
right?
no, everyone knew that it was.
And
it was
most
at
people
least,
thought
at least a
Lopez did win
2-round
the fight.
Yeah,
at
Yeah,
2 or 3
but
round fight at
but
most. Yeah, that was
119-109. That doesn't make sense to even be able to be a judge and have a score like that.
yeah.
Even Tiafimo, because you could hear noise because of there's no crowd. He said, "Y'all not gonna take my moment. Y'all not gonna take my belts." When he heard that, he thought it was for Loma. If you watch
Yeah.
it, when
It's
they
still
call his
close.
name,
No. He knew when he said the 109 that when he said that score, that's when I think he knew. You could watch him. He knew that okay, I got it because there's no way in the world that he.
there was
thought
the other
that,
card. He thought they were gonna take it from him. He's
Yeah,
like,
but when he
yeah.
heard that wide one, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got that." And you could
Yeah.
look at Loma. He's like, "Oh,
Yep.
he knew.
Yep.
He knew." He was
That's,
like,
I was so mad.
But your boy Loma lost the fight for 3 reasons: his arrogance. He thought, "Oh, I could just sit there and I got tired of whoever was that Joe Tessitore?
Mob Deep.
Which one?
Hey.
The announcing they were
Yeah,
terrible.
Tessitore.
Oh, he's
Bradley
downloading
was
information. He's downloading information.
Tessitore's cheesy.
I'm not a Tessitore fan, honestly.
Really?
man. Like
I like his voice, but he says some cheesy stuff though.
You think he
downloading-
talks like that in real life?
Yeah,
Have you?
he actually does.
Does he?
He's actually pretty consistent.
He's probably a cool dude.
He's pretty
I imagine he's a
consistent.
really cool dude. But
Some of those play-by-play guys, their voice actually, that is their voice. Like one of my friends, I have to bring him on the show. Like literally, I talk to him all the time. I'm like, I am so mad that the Lord has allowed you to do these things with your voice.
yeah, I don't like them people.
Cause like his voice, he
like
has a
them
great
people.
voice, and I'm like, he will say the most just ignorant stuff, and you're like, yo,
we
how
know
did
him?
Jesus give you this voice to do just horrible things with?
Have you been covering any of the Top Rank?
Now they got the
they,
bubble.
They,
They got
they
a bubble.
would not allow us
no,
to.
they
Really?
I've been to the UFC. I went to UFC 252 with Cormier
Yeah,
and
man,
Stipe.
I saw you. So I'm laying in bed watching a press conference later that night,
We don't talk about this.
and I know. Well,
yeah, I
usually-
don't like how that. I don't like how
listen,
this story started.
That started bad, but
Rewind that.
And I
Start
usually,
that thing
I
back
usually
over.
don't text my homeboys when I'm laying in bed either. But I'm watching the press conference at 11. You know, I'm watching it later on that night, and all of a sudden I see this fool jump in and ask a question.
Big head, huh?
I'm like, what's he doing here? So I text him like, bro, I just saw you at the press conference. He's like, yeah, man, I'm out here. I got my credentials. I'm like, we don't have ours and we live here.
Well,
What's going on?
I could have went to the
Well,
fight.
I know you can go to
but
UFC.
Thanks, Brian. I could have.
Hold on, let's just get the thing straight now.
I mean, we apply. It says denied.
I just
I would
stopped
say
applying.
the UFC, I give them props. I've had ups and downs with them, but their PR team, shout out to my girl Lene and them at the UFC
Yeah, she's
PR
dope.
staff.
She's good
She's
people.
dope.
Their bubble, it's not like the NBA was, but it's very efficient where you're not but leave it once you go up in there, leave if you want to. You ain't coming back. But we had to get COVID tested twice and everything.
Yeah.
They had the protocols and all that stuff.
No, and
Okay.
they really did set off for all sports.
Yeah, they
how
did.
to do things. I
They
mean,
did.
all the
Yeah.
sports were
And people are
hitting them up
talking
to see
about
what's
Fight
up.
Island. Ha ha! All
Hey,
the
it
other
worked.
comedy shows, you don't got no positive COVID testing. If they do, like my girl Cynthia Calvillo
throw 'em
just
in the water.
tested.
Yeah. Just thrown in the water.
They catch it in
You
time
flew
where it's
over,
not,
but
where
you're
people
walking
not being
back.
affected.
Coming back.
Very good. I like that. Good pull.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
anyone knows where that's from?
Nah, I'm not a movie person.
Oh, Nutty Professor. Come
I didn't
on.
hear it.
now.
What did he say?
I
You're not
want-
a movie person?
Nah.
Well, what did he say? I didn't
I might
hear.
watch
You,
one movie a
you
year.
flew over, but
No,
you're walking.
I said it.
Oh,
I
you
was the
said
one
that?
that said it.
Oh, I thought
I said
Quan
it. I
He
said
said it.
said it.
Quan said it.
That's what I thought.
He's always trying to steal my shine.
Oh man, my bad. I thought Quan said it. I'm
He's always trying to steal my shine.
I'm blaming on the headphones. I'm blaming on the headphones. Turn my headphones up. Turn my headphones up.
But I need to know
I think Brian's ready to freestyle.
what's that? Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He
yeah.
turned it down.
He missed
the beat.
But Quan, I need that medicine that Nick Saban got so that you can just get touched within 3 days and test and
So,
be negative
and I
and
don't-
coach the game.
Listen, I don't understand that.
That's
So
that president-
if you're a
that
normal
presidential
person,
strand.
if you're a normal person, you got to wait 14 days.
Yeah.
If you're famous and an athlete or
President.
or a
3 days is
president,
good. 3 days is all right.
3 days. As long as you get 2 negative tests after that, then you can go back. First of all, if you're positive today, how am I going to be negative twice in 3 days? I don't get it.
That makes zero sense.
Yeah.
I need that medicine.
Yeah, whatever they got, give that to everybody.
That's a higher strand. That's a higher strand. We're not able to get that strand. We get the project
We
strand.
get the
Project strand.
Benadryl.
yeah. They got a platinum strand of COVID. That's a platinum strand.
Well, wait, what's it called when you get the generic?
They got the generic, the all white box or the all yellow box.
I can't say nothing about that. I live in Texas where they get 0 F's. It's
COVID.
like COVID don't exist. Or the classic thing is like your boy be hustling. I may DoorDash a little bit. When we close at 10 o'clock.
I may DoorDash a little bit. You
it'd be
do
a-
DoorDash a little bit.
It'd be 10 p.m.
There's rumors.
There's rumors. I might.
Word on the street.
We're on the street. I
we're-
DoorDash sometime.
We're closing at 10 p.m. on Thursday,
Hey,
but
man,
you're
you got
but,
that
but you're open
DoorDash?
at 10 p.m. on
Hey
Friday.
man, don't hit me on this cell. Hit me on this cell.
What is wrong with Quan? Someone get him off this show.
He needs help.
Someone get him off this show.
It would have to be him.
Okay. Can we talk to somebody about this guy, please?
They'll be like the restaurant closes at 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So let me get this right. It don't show up at 10 p.m. on Thursday, but it do on Friday.
That's crazy.
I mean, it shows up on Thursday, but Friday night it don't because you stay open 24/7 on Friday and Saturday.
Well, even out here, the Encore is going to be closed.
Oh, I know.
Monday
yeah,
through
I saw
Wednesday.
that. I saw that.
So it's going to be open
That kinda
Thursday
hurts
through
my
Sunday.
heart a little
That's-
bit.
So COVID don't be there. It shows up Monday through Wednesday.
Well, I think they just don't want to pay their employees to stand there for 3 days.
Bingo. Yeah.
Well, but honestly though, when I saw it, I was like, well, they're one of those hotels that's not going to drop their prices. They're gonna drop them to a point where it's like,
They've all been dropped though,
well, but
because there's shootings every night on the strip now.
No, but they're not coming out of the wind.
been bad.
Wow. you ain't seen no
What
thuggery
news
going
channel
down
you
in the
been
wind.
watching for that?
13.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Can I say that?
You can say that.
Y'all wow.
As long as he doesn't say number 8.
these streets in Vegas are wild,
Or
boy.
3, because I work at 3.
No, 3.
No, I
You
know.
don't even know what station he works
No,
at?
he's at Channel
no,
8.
No, I said Channel 8 because that's CBS.
He doesn't know what. He works on.
I work at NBC.
I know.
Oh.
That's why I said as long as he doesn't say Channel 8.
Yeah,
like
He
Channel
can
8.
say, he can say Channel 8.
Oh, he can. Okay, all
Because
right.
I don't work there. So
Oh.
I work at
So
Channel
we
3.
could
That's-
dog those other channels.
Yes.
Oh.
See,
that's the
it
logic.
went
we're
wrong.
going.
I went the other way.
Yeah,
He's
I,
yeah,
I did the opposite.
I'm okay
I,
with dogging other channels.
Yeah, y'all
Got it.
streets are wild out here in Vegas, though,
Especially
boy.
if you used to work there.
Yeah. 13. I used to work at 13.
Oh, okay,
Used
okay,
to.
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it was a good time. Shout out to remember Doug Gazinian.
Doug Kazarian?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know Doug Kazarian that
I
works.
try to watch sports on 13 all the time. It just, I think I always miss it.
Yeah.
I got
To all
that
the
shot.
killers and the $100 billers.
That's-
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
To all the real, you ain't got no feelings.
Yeah.
Check it out now. Okay, there we go. I love
Nope.
that beat. I'm sorry.
It is a good.
Did you guys watch UFC? Ortega versus Korean
No,
Zombie?
I just saw the highlights. I saw T got some hands now. T been working on his
Bro,
hand game.
he
Sure,
stood
yeah.
up the whole time.
Yeah.
He stood up with
I think
the
he
whole
learned.
time.
He learned from that butt whooping from Max Holloway that he got to work on them hands.
Oh,
Max Holloway put them
Yeah.
paws
I think he
on
learned
him.
a tough
Yeah,
lesson.
Skibbity pap.
he had to. But I think
But
a lot of UFC fighters start learning. You know, you have to have ground and
Unless
and
you're
stand up.
Habib,
Gotta-
he's the exception.
Be roll around.
We'll see.
You think I'm gonna get him up out of there?
We'll see.
They got him at plus 365. They got some good odds on
Oh.
what's
On Gaethje?
Habib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
I mean,
Gaethje is
yeah.
plus what?
365.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
I would put something down on that.
Yeah, it would be smart. That's decent.
that's gonna be a
Like,
good fight, man.
I've been tripping. I went to the sports books. I'm staying at MGM. Man, this game at 2:00 on a Monday. Pat Mahomes didn't play at 2:00. That stuff is crazy to me.
Yeah,
That game is at 2 o'clock.
Today.
yes, it is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about to
That's
come on.
crazy.
Like,
Two games,
It's
right?
it's a makeup
Oh,
game.
that's right. So it's that
It's a
game
COVID,
and then
it's a COVID game,
It's a
but
COVID
still
game.
though. But still, at 2:00 on a Monday.
I mean,
what's the other game?
The Cowboys,
Cowboys.
and then I'm a diehard
nobody
Cowboys
care
fan.
about
Man,
the Cowboys.
I'm sorry,
I like
man.
the Cowboys and the Lakers.
Boo.
But how
Wait.
how the
Don't ever
Cowboys-
put
Yeah.
those two in the same.
No,
sentence.
wait a minute. Let's dive deep.
Yes.
How the
Let's
Cowboys
dive.
are favorite in this game?
He's a Washington unnamed team fan.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You don't need no name. You can't win a game.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
hey, I mean, well, they about to take your star away in a minute.
Check mark for Kendrick. Oh, check mark. Okay, go ahead. Who got the next one?
Your star's coming off them helmets soon. It's just gonna be silver helmets in a minute. Y'all gonna be looking like the Steelers in a little bit. Don't keep playing with me.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, but the Cowboys is a favorite. Like Vegas got all kinds of traps today.
Wait, who are you guys playing?
Play the Cardinals without Dak first game. I'm not putting them as a favorite.
How big a favorite?
That's a
They got
L.
1 point, but still,
1 point.
they shouldn't be favorites.
That's a L.
It's in Dallas though, right?
Yeah.
Well then no,
And
they're
they got
not.
fans,
They're not.
too.
They're not a
They
favorite.
got some fans in the
Yeah.
building.
We don't know
Arizona's a
what
little
Andy
bit
Dalton
overrated
He's
too.
a backup for a reason.
Andy Dalton.
Arizona's a little
He's
overrated,
serviceable
though.
though.
I think they're gonna stick in that wild card spot. I
Andy
really
Dalton
do.
is the best backup in the league.
Yes, he is.
I agree with
Yes,
that.
best
Besides
resume.
Kaepernick, but Kaepernick's not in the league.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
I thought that was a really good signing when they
Yeah,
when they
because
signed him.
I didn't
We'll
realize that
see.
he was there until Dak went down. I was like, oh snap, they got
We'll
Andy
see.
Dalton.
I'd be a lot more
Oh, they're
confident
good.
if Dak was
They'd be
playing. If Dak
all
was
right.
playing, I'd be
I
stick
feel
the
you.
chest out.
Well, he won't be
Yeah.
playing for a year, so you gotta get used to
I
it.
know.
Exactly. That was a bad.
That's
injury.
horrible.
It's like as soon as it happened, there's very
Yeah.
few times you know like he's done, and it wasn't like an ACL or nothing because the ACL like
Yeah.
I call it the turf monster just popped that knee.
No,
I'm
the
sick of folks.
the funniest part was I can't remember who the commentators were. It was like, hope it's
Just
hope
a-
it's
just a-
hope
No,
it's a
that
cramp.
was that was
It's a
Tony
cramp.
Romo.
That's
Hope it's a cramp.
He really tried to.
And then he saw the
And then he lifted his
That's
leg
outside.
like,
He's like, yeah,
It's
that's not a
dangling.
cramp.
not a cramp.
Not a cramp.
That's one of them new cramps. That's a COVID
It was
cramp.
bad. And for someone who
That's
watched it live,
terrible.
it was right away. You knew. It was
Oh,
like,
yeah, you
it's like
could tell.
half the season.
Oh my
is done.
goodness! Unless he's putting the city on his back like Greg Jennings.
He said like Greg Jennings.
you don't remember that when Greg Jennings broke his leg on the video game? He's like, he put the whole city on his back. Greg Jennings.
Do you play
it's a
video
video
game?
game. It's a video game.
Are you a gamer?
Yeah.
Man, I played. Man, this
I
is a
don't play
trip out
video
the year
games.
that they won the Super Bowl, and remember that guy Nick Collins got the permanent neck injury. Like,
Oh,
like, on the video game, I got the same injury, but it was Morgan Burnett that got it. It was career ending.
Oh, no.
So like that game was it was the wrong person, same injury, wrong person. It was on.
Wow.
It was Morgan Burnett on the game, but it ended up being Nick Collins in real life.
They do that? And video games, they have career-ending injuries.
Oh, yeah.
I've only seen it
heck
twice.
yeah.
I've seen it twice. That was one of them.
It would be like 75 weeks.
Yeah.
And then like
that's horrible.
And then the weeks never move. It'll just be like,
Yeah.
nope,
bad.
still bad,
Wow.
still real bad, still real bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I've only seen that happen twice, and that was one of them.
That's
My
pretty
man's a
realistic.
legit gamer. Got to play that Madden in your life.
Oh, no. I don't have time for that.
I get paid to play now. I play.
Okay.
People are getting paid.
Gamehouse. The website called GameHouse.com.
Gamehouse, thank you. I always forget what it is.
HAUS.
HAUS.
Gamehouse. That's how
I heard all that.
But like they'll send me EA Sports will send me a game and I have to play it for like a week or two and then write about it.
Okay.
Do a review. So that's why
That's
I get paid
dope.
to play.
Oh.
I'm not one of these gamers get paid $100,000. I wish I was.
I can do that.
I
How
know a
about
dude
this?
that do that.
How about this? I got the very first UFC game on EA Sports
wow.
or whatever. The very first one that they put out. It's still in the plastic wrap that they gave me. Like,
What was it for?
That's
Xbox
dope.
360?
I don't know. I think 2007.
Yeah.
So whatever. I don't even know what it's
That's
for.
crazy.
That might even have been
I
for
got my
Dreamcast.
Nintendo over there if you guys want to get on some double dribble.
They got the
You
old
do not
school.
have double dribble in here.
Double dribble. I
have-
got double dribble.
I want to play Super Mario Brothers. Honestly,
how
man.
many
That's my
gamers?
game.
Y'all, not to tell you what to do with your show. Them gamers are interested. I talked to one
Tell them what to
dude.
do with this show. Don't worry about it. Just tell them what to do.
No, he's gonna tell you to get a podcast.
Dude, so they get tested for PEDs because people would take Adderall and stuff to focus on those
Are you
tournaments.
serious?
They get tested for that.
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah,
I didn't know
PEDs
that.
are gamers.
Wow.
I thought that was the most interesting stuff
Wow.
ever.
That's
PEDs
hilarious.
That
for
is
gamers
wild.
because that's advantage because you focusing whatever the time for the 3 or 4
Wow.
hours for those when they have those tournaments.
I just know you got to stay away from Bills fans when you're if you're a gamer.
Bills fans, period. Why if you're
Well,
a
there
gamer?
was
Yeah, I was trying
there
to
was a
figure out
gamer
that.
a couple years ago that shot
help
up
us out.
the whole place.
He was a Bills fan. I didn't
wow.
know
For
that.
real?
I didn't-
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that the
Yeah,
one with
and
the
one
Yeah,
of the
pictures in the
dudes
Bills
had like.
jersey and
So
everything.
one of the guys actually like, I think he was right-handed, and his right hand like he got shot or something, and then he had to learn how to play with his
Why you
left
laugh
hand.
at that though? Why you laughing at that?
Hey, it was
his
real.
mind
though.
his mind going other places
It was
right now.
but
listen.
it was real. He was a professional gamer. Like he was
Something-
making money.
Something you guys don't realize about Josh is
I'm a
he
horrible
laughs
person.
at death. So
I'm a horrible person.
Wow.
college basketball coach Jim Boeheim hit somebody on the freeway. The
I
guy
remember.
died, and this guy cannot stop laughing 3 years later.
That is
Watch
not.
out.
Wait.
got run over.
All right, so look. But see, Quan always does not set this story up right.
He'll put the content.
He doesn't set the story up right. So this is how I set up the story. Okay.
There's nothing to set up.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh,
Let me
yeah.
set it up.
Set up. He got
It's
killed
a
and he
late-
died.
It's a
That's crazy as mug,
it's
ain't
a
it?
le-
He got
All right,
killed
look,
and he
It's
died.
after a game. Coach is tired. Is like 12 midnight in the middle of a blizzard,
And he died.
and my man gets in a car accident, disoriented from the crash. He gets out of the car,
Looking for help
staggers into the middle of
because
the
he
road
doesn't want to die.
because it's a blizzard. Coach Boeheim doesn't see him and cracks my man in the middle of the freeway. That was God's will for your life. I don't know what to tell you.
Wow.
He's still laughing
I'm having
at
a hard
this
time
dude.
finding the humor,
Bro,
but
this
wow.
dude.
Wow.
It's dark, but that is still kind of funny. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that I brought you guys into that.
It's a blizzard. It's a
I know
blizzard.
you guys are gonna look at Josh a lot different.
It was a blizzard. Hit the
It's a
punchline.
blizzard. Why am I going to be in the
punchline-
middle of the street like, please stop and help him? I'm can't stop his car. Like, I don't see you.
They have like,
I
I'm
don't
on a fast break, bro.
I don't see you. It's a
Wow.
blizzard.
Wow.
I love it. It was a blizzard.
If it wasn't snowing, it probably wouldn't have been as funny. But it's the
It's
blizzard.
not funny.
It's the blizzard part
It
that
wasn't
makes
funny
it
at
funny. The blizzard
It wasn't
part.
funny.
I'm sorry.
Please title
wasn't funny.
this episode
As Blizzard.
It was a blizzard.
It was Blizzard.
It was a blizzard. That's the title of this episode. It was a
Oh,
blizzard.
man.
The blizzard. I have no defense for my actions.
Well, Kendrick, this is Vegas. Welcome to Unnamed Sports Show.
Man, it was a
Yeah.
blizzard.
He's trying to leave. He's texting like, can you call me up, so I got an excuse to get out of here.
Nah, y'all be wilding in these streets out here, Vegas. Y'all talking about shootings,
Oh my God.
blizzards.
Man.
Bubbles. We got the bubbles.
Bubbles.
The UFC bubbles.
Hey, like I said, UFC they ain't moved up in my world. I have no problems with them. We good now.
Okay.
Quan doesn't either, man. Quan, that's where I met Quan. It was at the UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
Oh, I didn't
At the
know.
Apex. The Apex tour.
But I'll take you back so we can get back on Loma and
You were there.
and Tiafimo. A lot of people underestimate when you make somebody a mark. A lot of these younger guys, like I was at the Dominic Reyes John Jones fight, the last live UFC fight.
Yeah.
He said he came in the sport. I've been studying John Jones. Tiafimo's dad didn't just run his mouth and said what he said. They've been studying Lomachenko.
Oh, of
he was the
course,
mark. That was very underestimated fact in this fight. He knew everything, just about everything he was going to throw at him.
Yeah.
So for that 10th round, though, my man had me scared. I thought my money was out the window. My man was and then the dude was digging in the ribs. I'm like, oh, we got 2 more rounds.
But we were talking about it in the text group. His dad in the corner is like, domination.
Yeah.
Ever since he
It's
said
a
that,
blowout.
right? Yeah, right when he said it's a blowout.
It was at that time, though.
Yeah, but right when he said that, he started getting blown out the other way.
Exactly.
So you
That's
gotta
when the
calm
tide
down.
turned. Yeah,
you
don't-
gotta calm down. You don't yell that in the corner.
How do people not know that?
with like 6-7 rounds left.
There's no
You never
there's
say
no
that.
sound in here.
You
Hey,
never
hey,
say
He
but-
that.
screamed.
but people gotta
Never
give that man
say
his
that.
props. He said 2.5 years ago, we're going to go 15-0, become world champ, and then we're coming for Lomachenko. And then he's a LeVar Ball of basketball. We're talking about
Oh,
Wait.
No.
LeVar Ball's been wrong the whole time though.
No, he's about 80% correct. He's like
80.
40. He's at 80% correct.
80%?
No, your math is way off.
Yeah, maybe 60.
Well, I'll say this.
Uh,
in his
he-
defense,
He was
got-
off about Jello.
He got 1.5 sons in. One son didn't make it to college because he was still in sunglasses.
no, he did make it to college.
He said LeBron would not win
That's what he was wrong about that one.
that was
really wrong
that
about
was
that.
extra.
That's extra.
I'm not getting
and him
behind
getting
that.
traded and
He
everything
said
else.
all of his sons will play for the Lakers. One will not even play for the South Bay Lakers.
He'll have 2 sons in the
But
league.
he's about to have.
Listen, that's dope.
But he's about to have
But-
2 out of
He went
3
2
that were
3,
top
and-
3 picks.
And
That's fine.
here's the thing, though.
Yeah,
He
that
went,
I
look
like.
at it this way from a PR perspective. He went toe to toe with Magic, Jeannie Buss, and LeBron, and lit a tail about it. So whatever organization the little one go to, what they gonna do? They can't tell him nothing.
Oh,
He-
no.
Well, he made his lane. Like I
He
love
made
the
his
fact
lane.
he did that.
Like, what you gonna do?
Spoke for his kid.
LeBron and Magic didn't touch me. What you gonna do?
Yeah,
he got
that's-
New Orleans or wherever they end up going, Minnesota, wherever.
Yeah, no, I like what he did.
I don't know
And
where.
he dialed it
where
down
the-
this year. That was the main thing. He
This
knew
year,
they.
he been down.
No,
down.
he dialed it down
because
once he
there's
traded.
no-
Once he got traded.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting the media attention anymore.
Yeah.
like I don't even know his name anymore.
LaMelo?
No,
Or-
the other one. Lonzo.
Lonzo.
Wasn't getting the media attention anymore, being in New Orleans the same way he was getting in L.A.
Oh, yeah.
and that's what kept LeVar being able to
It
cruise around ESPN and Fox and
That
do
was the
these
best thing
media
for.
tours.
That was the
But
best
it-
thing for Lonzo. Truthfully, was
Probably.
getting
Yeah.
out of LA.
Quan
He
can
actually has a
Quan can
chance.
speak to this.
Yeah.
The guys that the Lakers got, they had the talent. I'm talking about the lad. I'm talking about always to D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah.
All-star player, wasn't made for LA. Ingram, all-star player, not made for LA. Kyle Kuzma, decent player, not made for LA. He's got to go.
He's a champion,
I
man.
didn't talk to you
Oh,
about
no.
basketball ever, Josh. I'm gonna ask you this question.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever seen a guy foul a three-point shooter in consecutive games in the NBA Finals like Kyle Kuzma did 3 games out of the 6 in the finals?
I mean, listen, it's not smart. I would say for me,
He has no IQ. He has no basketball IQ.
But see, for me, Kyle Kuzma, he's a product of LA. If this would have been Kyle Kuzma in Charlotte, you would never know who he is. But he's maximized his both his microscope and his moment. He's gotten into fashion. He's made himself, and his name, he has a pretty cool name. Like, it's not hard to say. It's, you know what I mean? It lends to an easy
Kuz.
nickname. You know what I'm saying? So like him being in a major market has helped him.
Oh, yeah.
But it also
I'm on the court. He gotta go.
But it's blown his name up to the point where his game isn't where the name is. They're not on the same level.
And so that's why he
There's a
got
lot
to
of
go.
pressure right
I'm not
there,
gonna say
yeah.
the man
Can't
can't
handle his
play.
work.
He just can't play in LA.
Yeah, no, and
I don't think he will
there's-
be next year.
And there's certain players that can't play in New York. There's
Well,
certain
nobody
cities.
can play there.
No. But there are certain players where their attitude and their demeanor both lend to the city. Like Iverson was a perfect player to
Oh,
play in
man.
Philly.
Yeah.
He was hardworking.
Yeah.
He was everywhere.
Yeah.
The fans could get behind him.
He was
But,
hood.
yeah, and he was hood. And
That's
he was
Philly.
hood.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh,
Whereas
yeah.
like if he would have went somewhere else, he would have still been Allen Iverson, but I don't know if if the attachment to that city would have been the same.
That's a good call. Say he went to Denver right out the
Yeah, out the gate.
He'd be like Carmelo getting DWIs.
He'd have been Allen Iverson, but it wouldn't.
Yo,
it wouldn't have
speaking
went
of
so
Denver,
smooth.
there was a meme.
call.
There was a picture put up the other day. The Denver Nuggets have put up on Twitter saying,
Oh,
"Who's your
gosh.
favorite all-time Nugget?"
That was horrible.
They had a picture of Alex English,
It was
Chauncey Billups,
Chauncey, Nick Van
Melo.
Exel,
Nick Van Exel,
Nick the
And-
Quick.
Jokic,
and
You gotta be kidding me.
Damn, Melo?
and they didn't have Carmelo.
That's hate.
I just
That's
realized
hate.
too that Jokic has Carmelo's jersey number.
Yeah, that's true.
Is he number 15?
He is 15.
He's number 15.
Bro, I never noticed that
So
either.
that
Me
means
either.
they're
Wow.
not even planning on retiring his number because Jokic is going to be an all-star for years
Yeah.
for this team.
And he's more than likely not
Long
going to
as
go anywhere.
long as Jokic don't see
How
Dwight
long was
Howard,
Carmelo
he's
there?
okay. As long as he don't see Dwight Howard.
Carmelo was there like 8 years?
9 years.
8 or 9
He's
years.
all-time leading scorer in the. No, not that bad.
No, he's not. Alex English. And look, and
Dan
the craziest thing was he's actually third.
Who's second?
I think it is Dan Issel.
Oh, Dan Issel, okay.
And
I
because
caught myself. He just had
OG.
20. He has
21.
more points, but he had more in that jersey.
yeah, Alex English
Yeah.
had 21,000 and Carmelo
got
had 13.
17.
No,
Oh,
13.
Gotcha.
And then he had 10 in New York. So
Yeah.
it was like, dang,
'Cause-
he kind of
Because he had 26,000 now.
How long was he in New York?
he was in New York longer
Longer
than
than
you
Denver?
think. Longer than you
It
think.
wasn't longer
It
than
was like-
Denver.
It was
It
like
was 6
6
years.
years.
It's 6 years.
It was like a solid 6.
But Carmelo.
Because they went to the Western Conference Finals in 09.
And, and Kobe busted,
with Denver.
busted that
Oh,
ass.
yeah, he killed. Yeah.
Real talk. Carmelo Anthony should be a Denver Nugget, but I honestly think the public probably
They think it's a
thinks
Knick.
he's
A
more
Knick.
of a New York Knick than a Denver Nugget.
But then the
But
day,
as far as Denver's concerned, you have to know that's one of your
that's
best
bad.
players of all time.
But they don't like him though.
Yeah.
Clearly. You know what I mean?
Obviously.
That's
You're not
crazy.
even putting them in the
Yeah,
picture.
that's bad.
That's crazy.
That's
And
crazy.
you gonna
Wears
put
his jersey?
but you're gonna put Nick Van Exel in the picture over
Yeah.
and Chauncey Billups, who
He played there for 5 minutes.
yeah.
Well, he played there twice.
Remember, he played there twice.
But he's from Colorado too.
young Chauncey. Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
he's from
That's actually
Colorado.
He's from
that's
Denver.
actually a quiet call. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Yeah,
but
that quiet
but
call.
but like you know what I mean. But he was when he was first there when he was a young player. He was trash
Yeah,
there.
he
That
was
was-
he was Mr. Big Shot.
no.
Chauncey played
was
for
he-
like 5 teams in 5 years.
Yeah,
Was
because
he
he
ever
went
good
from
there?
there to
Yeah.
to
When he
Boston.
came back.
When he came back,
When
they
he
went,
came
they
back
went to the
after
Western
Detroit.
Conference
He went
Finals.
there to
Detroit.
Boston, then
How many
Detroit,
years
right?
did he do that? What, 3, 4, maybe?
3, and then he tore his Achilles.
And
Yeah,
then
so
he
I
went to
mean,
Boston.
He's not a.
And
he's
then he
not-
went to the Denver.
only
Detroit.
because he's from there. Because he's not a.
He's not.
a
He's
Nugget.
not on the Rushmore of.
Yeah,
But Nick Van Exel was there for like a month and a half.
I think Nick Van Exel.
He wasn't
I think,
there that long.
I think
Shoot,
L.A. I think Dallas.
I would have daggone taken Robert Pack at that point.
he went to Dallas.
A lot of people were posting Robert
Yo,
Pack gifts.
Robert Pack was a monster for them.
He was there for a long
Chris
time.
Jackson
They put the
before
Kimbe on there?
Mahmood.
What's up?
Was the Kimbe on there?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Dikembe was on there.
He wasn't on the picture.
Yeah, Dikembe was on the picture.
Are you sure?
How was
Yeah, I'm
Dan
pretty
Issel
sure he was on the
not
left.
on that picture?
Dan Issel
If you're
is-
if
Issel
you're an
was
old
on the
school.
What about Fat Lever?
Lafayette was not on there.
Fat Lever could legitimately be on there though.
Fat, he should be. Fat Lever was
Oh,
a
he was
monster
dope.
for
Yeah,
the
he
for
was.
Denver. Boy.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was a monster for them. Oh yeah, that's a good throwback.
I'm just mad he said Lafayette. I'm so done with you.
Yeah,
Man, I know his
He did
first
say
name.
he did say Lafayette.
Throw my man's
I got Fleer basketball cards. Come on, bro.
Wow. He did say Eldrick Woods.
So what's your take on Carmelo's career as a whole? He's a future Hall of Famer, but the dude's a loser. And why would
Ooh.
Well,
he
Let me break it down.
all right,
Let me break it down for you. This is all odd simple.
Okay.
He didn't want to take less money to be Chris Bosh in Miami, and we seen the rest of his career from that point on. What has he done? I'll wait.
Who would have done that first?
No, okay, all right,
LeBron
wait.
did it.
No, wait.
LeBron
Okay.
took 18, 20 mil less.
Well, here.
18,
I'll
20
put,
mil less.
I'll put. He
Overall,
did.
the contract.
Overall,
I'm about to
over
say,
the
not
life,
per
over
year.
the life. I'll put it this way. Now it's a fair question. And that's one of those questions that they pose online where it's like, would you take this guy's career or would you take this guy's career? And this guy over here made $250 million over the course of his career, and this guy.
I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about what has he
No.
done since that point. What has he done?
Well, no. You said what do I think about his career? I feel like he was a superstar in the league, and not all superstars in the league are meant to win championships. And he missed his moment. Well, I wouldn't say he missed his moment.
He threw it away. He threw it away.
But no, I mean in terms of like like a Clyde Drexler, like, and when you're basically done, when your career is winding, and you're able to latch and be a good piece on a championship team, I think he's missed that moment.
Oh, that's
Like, you know what I mean? He towards the end of his career, that was when his I don't know, 10-time All-Stars coming off the bench. When he was doing that, that was his moment to latch and win a title. But his ego wouldn't allow that to happen. He was still Carmelo Anthony, still 3 to the dome, and it wasn't the same. That was the moment to actually build and win, where I'm not the superstar, I'm not a megastar anymore. Now I've got to, be a good piece. Now he's trying to be a good piece, but his knees are done. It's a wrap. It's over.
Dwight Howard got his.
Yeah. Well, but see, all right, so we talked about Dwight in the past on the show, and Dwight's athleticism as a big was so crazy
That even him
that
lost. You saw him losing 7 steps.
Yeah, him losing 7 steps is still
makes him human now. He's just regular human.
Yeah,
now
I'm just an athletic big. Whereas I was so freakishly athletic before that it's like now I'm just an athletic big and I'm still a problem.
And Dwight was healthy for the first time this year in years.
Yeah.
Ask Jokic about Dwight Howard. He said as soon as he get out of the hotel room, I'm walking with him to the stage.
I'm gonna meet you at the elevator. I'm gonna be here all day.
He took him out of 3 of those games. 2 or 3 of those games, he took him out by himself.
Yeah, no, he
I
did.
like that.
Kendrick, are you gonna have to change that shirt next year? You gonna have to put another 5 on there?
Good question.
Yeah, Brian knows this. I had one that said Kobe 5, LeBron 0. I'm diehard Kobe. That's why this whole LA transition that made me a LeBron apologist, man. I got all these people talking crazy. Like, even if you don't like LeBron, you have to put him in the top 5. If you know anything about basketball, he has to be in your top 5. But people be hating on this guy. Like, I never seen the dude. I thought Kobe got hate, but my whole thing when it comes to Kobe to go full circle is people act like 96 to 2010 did not happen. They people skip over, well, LeBron's era and Jordan's era. So what was Kobe's era?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
They skip over my guy Kobe like he didn't exist.
Who's your top 5?
Top 5 in no order: Jordan, Kobe, Magic, LeBron, and I gotta go Kareem in there. I gotta go Kareem.
I'm about to say, man. See
now Bill Russell always is.
But Bill Russell wasn't better than Will Chamberlain though. He was just a better winner and had more talent. You had 8 Hall of Famers he played with.
Winning takes a. I mean, I agree. They had a stacked team, but still, you won 11 times as the best player on the team. But there was only like 4 teams in the league.
Yeah, no, he was the best player.
Okay, but he was better than Will.
that I can always.
But he was better than his peer though. He wasn't better than Will Chamberlain. So if you gotta put Will Chamberlain ahead of him.
But when they played against each other,
he beat him. But his team was better.
When they played against each other, he did some things.
He had
not the majority of his career. When he got to Jerry West, but when he had he had Norm. He had Norm, right?
Nixon?
Yeah. No.
That was
Norm
way
Nixon.
later.
It was
you talking about Elton Baylor?
Norm Macdonald.
No, Norm Macdonald. I'm so through with you.
I know. Somebody get him off this show.
That's his good. He's probably as good as all the other players he had on his team when he scored 100.
Oh no. That's gonna.
I'm trying to think.
Do we believe he really scored 100 points?
And then that thing too. I know Quan's been seeing all the memes on LeBron about he had this much help, Jordan had this much help. How about Kobe? You take away Shaq. He didn't have any other Hall of Famers except for Pau Gasol, who he made into a Hall of Famer.
Who?
I was asking, was Pau a Hall of Famer when he came to?
It's an Italian dish.
When Pau came to LA, was he considered a Hall of Famer? He was not.
I think he was on his way.
He got traded for his brother.
Yep, sure did.
That was a second-round pick that then developed into a Jesus.
Exactly.
That actually wasn't a bad trade.
And Pau ended up going to 3 playoffs, and now he winning the game. Got swept 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
He was still a good player though.
He wasn't a future Hall of Famer.
But what did you talk about? He wasn't a future Hall of Famer.
Now he went where he is today. People weren't saying that about him when he came.
They needed each other.
They did.
At that
They
time.
needed
Hal
each other.
Greer. Hal Greer is who I was thinking.
But he Hall of Famer, right?
Same thing, Norm.
No.
So how much help did Kobe have for to win these titles? Everybody talk about how Golden State had all this help.
Kobe was trying to get traded to Chicago before they got Pau, so
he was.
I thought he was going to sign with free agency.
Or the Clippers.
He was going to sign with the Clippers.
The Clippers, yeah.
He almost got traded to the Bulls. He vetoed it because the Bulls were having to give up too much.
Yeah.
So Kobe had a no trade clause.
Yeah, I knew that.
And so when they were trying to give up Ben Wallace, Luol Deng, everybody else, they were giving up the whole team, like all the starters. For Kobe, Kobe's like, wait, you're gonna put me on a team that's gonna be worse than the team I'm on now.
Yeah.
To be fair, Wilt, all he had was Hal Greer. He had Hal Greer, and he had let me see, what was the other one?
Exactly.
Billy Cunningham.
Billy Cunningham was a good player.
I mean,
for a
but
white guy.
when you're going
Billy Cunningham
but
was
when you're
a-
going to the other side, and I got the Jones boys, I got Sam and KC.
I want to say Billy
And-
Cunningham was like the number 1 overall. No, that's Doug Collins. But Billy Cunningham
No,
was.
Billy
he was
Cunningham
up
was
there,
good.
though.
Though.
Yeah,
Billy
he-
Cunningham
yeah.
was good.
Quan,
player.
you
Hall of
can't
Famer.
you can't spice in on video skin
But yeah,
like
you're right.
like video like footage.
Oh,
like on
oh,
social
It
media.
depends on what it is.
I was talking about y'all show my IG posts.
oh,
I showed
you talking about your stuff? Oh, okay.
He's like, show me.
I thought
He's
it. I
like, can you
thought
make me famous on your show?
I thought you was talking about.
I thought we were gonna play some Howard
yeah,
Greer.
yeah. I was like,
highlights.
they shut us down.
I'm like, I don't
they
think
shut
they
us
got that
down
on
all
No,
the
but
time.
I have a video because
What is wrong
like,
with
what
you,
think about people like this? When LeBron was out east, he can't do that out west. My man went out west to mess with the best.
Oh,
now
stop
it's a cakewalk.
it.
Now it's a cakewalk.
Golden State
a
wasn't
cake-
there.
No.
That's the first thing I said to him. That's the
Golden
first
State
thing I
wasn't
said
How's that
to
his
him.
problem?
Next year's the test. When
It
Golden
was a
State's back,
cakewalk.
Brooklyn, KD, and Kyrie are going to be there in Brooklyn.
They're gonna implode.
They are.
They
But
might.
still,
I
though,
hope they
might.
don't. But
We don't need no coach.
conventional
They're
wisdom.
We
definitely
don't,
not.
we
They're
don't
definitely
need
not-
no coach.
No, he said it'd be a collaboration.
It'll be a collaboration.
A collaboration.
Conventional wisdom
We
tells
don't need
me.
nobody come on in here and start changing up things. What we doing right now because we not winning anyway. But we
Hey, Steve,
Stop it.
come collab with us real quick.
What?
We need 16 bars from you. I got 16 from
but they did
KD.
pick him. They technically are his boss because they picked him. If you really want to get technical with it,
no, they did not.
Coaches
They did pick
coach.
him.
No.
Players
No.
play.
I didn't say that. I agree
In-
with that.
in
But I'm
no
saying, but
world-
he's not the next coach if they don't sign off and say we want him.
Oh no,
Oh,
no.
definitely,
Of
definitely.
course.
So they basically picked him.
I
They
don't
would
know
have said no, we don't want him. He
That's-
don't come.
That might be an Olympic-sized leap.
I feel like they should have just let Jacques Vaughn continue to coach.
They should have.
Kyrie knows.
like Jacques Vaughn.
Kyrie knows best.
I like him too. But,
Kyrie is in
but
it.
but like.
But if you really don't need a coach, why hire somebody else?
And pay him more money.
well, because then the
need a
argument
coach.
goes to, oh, we don't have a good enough coach.
Maybe Kyrie, because he's an injury-prone point guard, he just wanted another injury-prone point guard to sit with him on the bench.
Oh wow, he was only injury-prone towards the end of his career.
Oh,
Well,
Steve,
that-
the
yeah.
Laker,
Yeah.
the Laker
Steve,
years.
yeah.
So
That
He like
wasn't
when I
Steve.
got out of. Of course,
Yeah,
like when
that
I got out of.
when
He
I
wasn't
had
that guy.
That was Gary
Well,
Payton.
what's your take on NBA
with the Lakers
coaching?
and
when
Karl
we,
Malone,
gave, when we
basically?
gave up 3 first-round picks for him, that's when he.
Oh my God, y'all did.
Oh gosh,
That was
Yeah.
a
He gave up
bad
so
trade.
many
That was a
picks.
bad trade.
That was a bad trade.
And it was a salary cap hit too for 3 years.
Yeah,
They
was
paid him-
that, was that
they paid him to-
Rambis?
No, that
No,
was
no.
that was Mitch Kupchak at the end of his tenure.
yeah. That was,
At the end of his tenure.
near the end. That wasn't even the
Yeah,
end.
also,
Try-
y'all
trying
need
to
to put
ex-
some- y'all need to put some respect
That
to my
wasn't
man
even
Rob Pelinka name. Oh, he's putting a ghost team together. Nobody
I mean,
like
Clutch
him.
put
He
that
don't know
team
what he
together.
doing.
Clutch put that team together.
Along with Magic Johnson. Stop.
Yeah.
Is LeBron James in LA without Magic?
No.
Exactly.
And
Is he there with
But-
just
but-
Rob
but we-
Pelinka?
but we
If
don't know
Rob
that,
Pelinka's
though.
a GM,
But we don't know that though, man, because he came to LA to be Michael B. Jordan.
He
Not
did.
Michael J. Jordan. Regardless of Magic, Hollywood's there.
he didn't turn into a full-fledged Shannon Sharp on me, man. Hey,
Uncle Shannon.
which we
Before your
both
eyes.
love. Which we both love watching. I love watching Shannon Sharp. But
He be hating on my Cowboys though.
yeah,
But
to
he
act
killing
like
The
LeBron
Cowboys
James
are pretty bad though.
did not have a cakewalk to the finals this year, I think is a bit insincere.
He beat the teams that beat the team.
So what? Just because that's the truth does not make it that both can be true at the same time.
There you go, Shannon.
They can be they can be true at the same time.
Lakers went down 1-0 against Portland. Everyone's, Lakers don't got it. Portland's going to win.
Dane Dollar
Yeah.
got them. They the best AC in NBA history.
Who that
Houston.
Anyway,
They're not going to be able
that's
to
what
guard the
people
three.
say.
who that has a brain in their head believe that to be true?
That's what they were saying.
And don't say
Charles-
Charles Barkley.
Well, Josh.
Listen,
Really thought that was come on.
the first one.
Come on. You thought
Because
I've never seen
in
someone
the
first
disappoint
game,
me
yeah.
in
No,
a
the
man's
series,
life.
no, in the series, I'll tell you why. Because honestly, they did struggle with Dame the entire season. Like
He had
in all the
everybody-
games.
everybody does.
The Kobe game.
They had been he had been giving them problems, and so
yeah.
when they came and did that game one, I was like, all right, well, that was what I said would happen, and then things went left.
and then Dame was playing by
he had
himself.
47 the Kobe game, man. The first game at the
Come on,
Kobe
yeah.
game.
CJ
Yeah.
McCollum's,
Why do people think
spinal.
he's a star?
Huh?
Why do you think he's a star? He's a complimentary pick. I don't
No, he's a very good
He's
complimentary.
good.
He's
a number 3 on the championship team.
shoot, and you got a really good team.
Yeah, he's a good two.
He's a small Clay. without the shot, though. But he can do more.
They needed Nurkic to actually be a decent player in that series.
Yeah,
he folds up when he sees LeBron for some reason. He folds up when he sees LeBron. On the other side of the
He got flashbacks.
His leg folded up last night.
Jabron.
He dunked that man's soul into another dimension.
The Lakers coaching staff that people said was going to be dysfunctional, gotta give him props. Frank V, he made a believe out of me when he made LeBron start playing defense in week 1. I'm like, okay.
He made LeBron start playing defense.
Well, how when LeBron played like that since he was in his 30s? He did not play like that in his 30s on D?
Of course,
I can't
do you think that the motivation for LeBron to play defense was made by Vogel or by LeBron?
What was that same motivation in years 15, year 14, and year 13?
Well, no, but what I will say
Was he not motivated the year before? Because he was still the same coach, wasn't he?
No,
Vogel
Luke Walton, man.
Oh, okay, it's Walton.
Me and Quan on this thing.
Luke,
I like Luke as a person, but he's not a good coach.
To his point, Frank Vogel is a defensive-minded coach.
I know, yeah.
So that was his side of the ball. So if LeBron, that was the first time in I'd say 4 years that he actually has played
since he turned 30.
But do you think it was because of Vogel or there was a ton of outside noise. LeBron, you have not been playing D for the longest time.
Anthony Davis is one of the best defensive players in the league.
Now,
so it's a lot easier to play better defense when you have one of the best
but he wasn't even taking people. He wasn't even
Agreed.
taking starts at the end of the game like he took Kawhi a couple times and held him out to
Do you think
something
that's
else.
because of Vogel or LeBron? Like,
How come he didn't do it? He didn't do it in the last 5 years.
You want to know why it was? You want to know why? The bubble. He didn't have to fly. He didn't have to move. He got massages
He's talking about
mid-game.
He's talking about before the
mid-game. We're going to talk about them back-to-back games with Giannis and
true.
Kawhi. He held them both to under 5 points in that last quarter. Boom, shut them down.
Giannis? When did that happen?
Right before the bubble, when they played him in Staples. They played him on a Friday night. Giannis had 28, was cooking. LeBron got him in the last 6 minutes, scored 2 points. Played against Kawhi on Sunday.
He had 28.
he did have 28.
And he's ended up with 33. That's still a very good day at the office.
And
took that cold L, too.
And Giannis, man, come on, man.
He said Giannis.
Giannis. That's his name. Giannis. Giannis. That's his
But
name.
to finish my point with the Lakers coaches, though, their coaching staff is you got Jason Kidd on there. I like Phil Handy. I don't know why that man don't got a job. Everybody swears by that man on IG and stuff. Man, Coach Handy got my game tight. Like, I'm like, and the dude's been on like 6.
I feel like he doesn't want to be a head coach.
He must not be. He's been on 6 titles. I never know dude's been on 6 title teams or 6 final teams in a row and has not even got an interview. I'm like, he must not want to be a coach.
Sometimes you don't want it.
Yeah,
How about Griffin? You talking about guys that are not getting gigs? How about Griffin?
No, that wouldn't be Griffin. He'd be Mark Jackson.
Yeah, Griffin. Used to play for Dallas.
Adrian Griffin?
Yeah.
He's a coach. What coach at?
Adrian Griffin.
Yeah, he's been trying to get a job. He's been like a top assistant for a long time. But
yeah.
He's been trying to get a gig for a long time.
But nobody can say the whole Mark Jackson thing is crazy. The fact that
I don't think he wants to coach.
That's my thing.
He does.
I don't know
because he's still associated. It's not like
he's not putting his name out there like that, though.
Yeah, because exactly. He's still associated
Jeff
with the
Van
NBA.
Gundy, like every 2 years, gets like a courtesy interview.
The reason why I tell you I don't think he wants to coach is because if he's making $3 to $5 million a year from ESPN, and you have no pressure, and it allows him to still be at home with his family because he's very big with his family. And on top of all that, the way things went in in Oakland, Lord have mercy.
Or Oakland, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean that same.
Giannis.
Start with the O.
Yeah, Giannis, it's fine.
Stephen Curry.
Stephen Curry. Or as my mom likes to say, Stefan.
Stephen Curry.
Goosall.
Gasol.
Yeah, wow.
I'm killing you. Go ahead, make your point. Man.
He had a point somewhere.
No. But I mean, like, look, my thing is this. I just don't think I think he wants to take the easy money. It's easier money. There's less stress. The situation, especially with his faith, because that was what really ran him out of the Golden State Warriors. I was about to say
at OKC.
At OKC.
He couldn't coach the Thunder no more.
Him and Chris Paul just didn't get along. It just didn't work out. Didn't work out at all. He had to get out of there.
But I do think you made a good point. You had to. Yeah, he was all over the place, but we was all following him.
Yeah, we were.
But yeah.
Quit checking your phone on air, bro.
You got a good point.
I got people hitting me for comments on the messages.
Okay,
you see that?
Oh, okay.
What's up, Kendrick's people?
All right.
Oh man, I need to be listening to this.
Yeah, Josh,
checking this out.
Yeah, He's talking about Giannis had 31 that night, but he only had like 3 or 4 in the fourth quarter when it's money time.
You know, when people start packing the paint, Greek Freak changes.
Yeah, he is not a good offensive player.
No, but he's still averaging 28 points.
Yeah, I know, but he
averaged 30.
you can do. This is a James.
I see what you're saying. He's Shaq before Shaq got the jump hook.
Of course, and he's
And
he's
you're going to be
James.
great in the regular season.
Exactly. He's Houston Rockets James Harden in the regular season.
Yeah.
They're not going to let you dunk every single time you go in the playoffs.
But the thing with James Harden is how you shooting on these free throws and you don't get the same play and they don't call it. I don't understand that. And like, why do they even call it the regular season? I've been in a game where my man was 2 for 16 against the Mavericks.
A foul's a foul, right?
Yeah, he was 2 for 16.
Stop calling
and he
the
still
regular
had 20
season, too.
points because he shot 18 free throws and made 16 of them.
I agree.
Like, how did he get this many calls? Kobe and Jordan didn't even get that many calls.
That drives me crazy watching James Harden. Drives me crazy.
And then when he
Especially
does,
when he
drives you
takes
crazy,
5
too.
steps and then gets fouled, and they call the foul.
did you hear when he was in San
instead of 5
Antonio? It was last year.
He walked into the contact. We're not gonna talk. We just talk about the contact, but he wasn't meant to be here.
He walked
I lived
He's not supposed to
here,
be there.
and then he jumped into my house. Like I'm
jumped
in
in my
trouble.
house.
Oh,
He
okay.
hasn't
Took a
dribbled the ball
running
since
start
we took
into
it
my
out of
house.
bounds.
He took a running start into my house
But I'm at fault.
and hit me with his elbow on top of it.
I'm going to jail. I got it. My bad. My bad.
The fans like nobody came to see a free throw contest. Harden. He's like, he goes, stop fouling me, GD. He like, why he shooting the free throw?
Yeah, I remember.
You
that.
talking to who? GD?
No.
He said to the fan.
No. But he.
Oh, GD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good day,
yeah.
good day.
Fine. Good day, fine, sir.
I want to get Quad kicked off the air. He like, man, you came from Dallas and got me.
I own this air. It's the
You
internet.
got me kicked off.
It's just the internet.
The internet.
It's his airspace.
This is the World Wide Web he's got going on
Exactly.
right now.
Whose world wide web is this?
Oh, wow. There you good. All right,
Yeah, it was all right.
It was all right.
A little
It was-
offbeat.
That's okay.
All right, Brian.
Yes.
Whose world is this? Go ahead.
Next Sunday night, Raiders in Vegas
man, I
on Sunday Night Football
I appreciate you
on
pubbing
Channel
that.
3.
How did you know that?
And then you got the after show, the black and white attack or something like that. What's it called?
Man, you was doing good until you said that.
Keep messing my man show up.
The black and white attack. Can somebody please
Silver
get
black
this
attack.
man out of here?
Silver and gray day, or what is it?
Silver and gray day.
Oh man,
No, it's called the
Silver and Black
Extra.
Extra. That's terrible.
So it's on Channel 3 Las Vegas after every Sunday Night Football game.
Yes.
So you didn't do it last night, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay, I didn't watch.
Man,
Was it right
did
after
just
the
say
game?
After
It wasn't
every
right
Sunday
at-
Night Football game, you didn't do it last night.
Not last night,
It wasn't
though.
right after the game.
Yes, it was.
Are you sure?
Yes, and my face came up
I was watching right after the
immediately.
Oh
Immediately.
wait, the Dodgers game was on. My bad.
That's what.
I
Right.
did flip over.
No, the game was over by the time I went on the air, I believe. No, maybe it was just ending.
Okay.
Iffy.
Yeah. Because I did the highlights. I did not. I do it on Sports Night. But anyway, yes,
Okay,
we do have the Silver and Black Extra. It's the most watched news program in Las Vegas.
Oh, congratulations, man. That's great.
dope, bro.
Yes.
Dope. I'll
So
start
yeah.
watching now. I'm joking.
But yeah, no,
I watch.
and it's a sponsored show, but it's an official Raiders show,
Yeah.
right? So which is very, very good.
Good.
Yeah, no, I'm pumped about it.
Have you guys been having Raiders come on the show at all, or?
They don't know. Well, I mean, the whole COVID stuff, so no. But I had
Okay.
a former Raider that comes on.
Okay.
JR Superstar, my guy.
Okay, yeah.
That's what they call it. His name is Jerry Robinson. Used to be the linebacker. He played with Tim Brown and like all the good players that played for the Raiders back in the day. Right after
Willie
they
Gault.
won, yeah. But Bo Jackson, Marcus
Allen,
Allen,
Howie Long.
Lester Hayes, all the big name folks that was like Howie Long played with him as well. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, we do that show. We're gonna have a pregame show. Because the game is on our air, the Raiders game is on our air. Have a pregame show at 3:30, then a live postgame show.
Now, are you guys getting extra access in the stadium for this one?
Yeah. And for I mean, we've done a show actually from inside the stadium already.
If you need a boom mic, man, I'm your guy.
There we go.
I can hold a
I'll
boom
be a
mic.
key grip.
See,
I don't need you gripping and texting from your bed, man. Sorry.
Whoa.
That should have ended the show right there. That should have been, and we're signing off. That was great.
all these places my man said he got me in, he ain't put me to work. hey man, just gonna hold this while you come and beer.
Hey
hold
man,
these sticks.
you think that credential is free?
Huh?
Yeah, you gotta do something, man.
Speaking of that, putting folks to work, he told you about how he won his bet for the Teofimo Lopez bet, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys both live here in
I
Las
said I had
Vegas.
somebody take care of me.
If you win a bet, especially if somebody goes and takes your money or takes his money and gets the bet for you, delivers the money to you.
You gotta break
Oh.
off. You gotta break them off.
I ain't even have to say. He ain't even give me no money. He ain't break me off $5 for that.
I didn't know
That
Vegas
is
etiquette.
customary.
Oh,
You didn't
come
get
on,
my man his gas back? He had to
That's
go
at least-
place the bet and cash it?
Wow.
And you had the faith in him that he would give you the money? Man.
Wow.
See, you know what I mean?
That's my ticket.
I'm from DC. I live by a different creed.
Different
Like,
code.
Nah, see, I bought two. And dang, and yours sure wasn't the one that was.
Tommy Davidson. Damn. Damn.
Then what had happened?
That cat's wild. I saw him at the ESPYs after party a couple years
You know,
ago.
he's
I
great.
mean,
Wait, don't try to change the subject. Pay the man.
Thank you, Quan.
It got too hot.
I need my $10 hot. Or 20.
20.
It should be a
He
20.
told us how much he won.
How much did you win?
3 something.
Yeah, 300.
Oh, how
No,
much
you
did
said
bet?
3 something.
How much did you bet?
You said like
I
3.
bet 100 to win.
Oh, okay.
So you
Yeah.
won 365.
Something like
Yeah,
right.
it was
Wherever the line was.
He said 3 something earlier.
I got 400 back, so I put 100
Okay.
down.
I thought you said 3 something earlier.
Dang.
So you
300.
because that extra should have went to Brian.
You
but
supposed to at least tip the dealer on the way out.
You don't understand that, though. I got to put him on game for being in Vegas. That's how it works.
I'm from Texas. Gambling's not legal.
well, it's legal out here, and you gambled and you won, so pay the man.
Guess where the next bet is going in?
Nowhere.
Uh,
He better find William Hill.
better get the app on the phone.
Download that app.
Y'all know there's any way you can bet in America online without it being overseas, or you got to use Bitcoin.
Said America.
No, I think you got to use a VPN. That's what I'm finding out.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
because I
really?
was trying to help one of my actually.
I was trying
Armando.
to do stuff for the
That called
Lakers,
in.
and wasn't working out for your boy. I'm like, I ain't messing with no
Yeah.
Bitcoin. I'm like, I ain't working out for your
Yeah,
boy.
no,
Armando.
Here's why I get you the call.
Mondo's good people.
yeah.
You Mondo that goes to the fights?
No.
No, not that Armando.
I like
You
Armando.
know, he's a
good
great
folks,
guy.
man.
He is a great
He's
guy.
real good folks.
He is a great guy.
Okay.
Shout out to Armando.
Yeah. Shout out to Armando. He's always at the UFC fight. I don't even know. He might have. He did something from MGM talking about the Lopez. You saw that?
Yeah, online.
Yeah, he be
I was
getting
like, bro, you
You snuck in?
No, he didn't sneak in. He was like at the door, like, I'm at the door. It was great. Because I was on his Instagram and I was like, that is the gate.
I saw that
He ain't
too.
getting in, though.
Nah.
He's not getting in.
I'm like,
He's
go
like,
ahead,
tell me
Armando.
in the comments how you think this fight's going to go. It's
Oh,
going
that's
on
great.
right in here.
That's great.
It was really good. It
Yeah,
was
I saw
really
that too. I was like, go ahead, Armando. Armando
I mean, I
was
would
good
just use a green
people.
screen and act like I was there, but
good. No, he was there.
He was really there. I
He was
saw
beating
that
on
too.
the door like,
I'm Armando. Let me in this piece.
All right, let's jump into NFL real quick before
Yeah.
we close everything out.
about that?
Raiders, they had the bye week.
Yes.
So they play Tampa Bay?
Tom-
Who they play?
Tom Brady in Tampa.
Tom
Yes, sir.
Brady and them.
Yeah. Tampa Bay. That's a big
It's going to be a
game.
good game, man.
It's a
Tom
really
Brady
good
is
game.
coming to Vegas. A lot of people thought he was going to be the quarterback in Vegas.
Yeah. Remember he's at that UFC
I
fight. You were there.
wonder
right?
if Giselle
Yeah.
would have came to Vegas instead, because they say she does not go to Florida.
oh, really?
I thought that's why they
She's
went to
from
Florida.
Brazil. Why would she not go to
She
don't like
hasn't been
Florida?
going to Tampa?
She
Maybe
doesn't want
she
to
don't want
stay.
COVID.
Stay.
Because of the kids, I'm
Not
sure.
to stay. She
She
doesn't
want
want
to
to
keep the
stay.
kids in.
Like, she may go to a game. I'm saying that. I'm talking about to stay. She doesn't stay there.
That's interesting.
I thought that's why they went to Florida.
God, no, she
Yeah.
does not stay in
I thought that was her pick.
Yeah, no, she's not staying in Florida.
Okay.
They went to Florida because of them receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
mean,
true, too.
didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Ronald Jones, Texas finest. I cover his high school. and all that.
Rojo.
showing out. 300-yard games in a row. Had 2 tubs yesterday.
Hey,
2 tubs.
2 tubs.
Man, that's unk.
That's Texas right there.
But no, that's going to be a good game. The Raiders in Tampa
Yeah, that's
Bay.
going to be great.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, think about that. Sunday Night Football in Las Vegas. They're going to have the Sunday Night Grill. This is a little tip I'm giving you guys.
Uh-oh.
The Sunday Night Grill is with the big trailer that rolls around with Sunday Night Football. It has like the heads of all the town, all that kind of good stuff. They're bringing that to Las Vegas. They'll be here next week at a couple of different spots.
Nice.
Okay.
We'll have something on it
Dope.
on the pregame show.
And I was just watching the game last night, and they were doing the promo for next week.
Yeah.
And just seeing Vegas, like, we're going to be in Vegas. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
dude,
kind of
that's
surreal.
still-
'Cause
it
they had
really
the
is,
3D
man.
over the strip, like the little
Yeah. That was
everything.
dope.
Yeah, that was
That was
dope.
dope.
It's still crazy hearing that, even when it's like first down, Las Vegas. I'm like, that's so weird to me because I'm born and raised out here, Kendrick. So the fact that we weren't allowed to have
you
sports
obviously
teams.
I'm used to Dallas. The Cowboys my whole life.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But
We'll never understand. But see, he's still excited about it. I hadn't heard this about 1,000 times. Like, yes, I know. You just got a team. I'm so happy for you.
That's why I said Kendrick.
that's dope.
That's why I said Kendrick. I'm talking to Kendrick.
I would. That's your guy.
My team already has more
Who was
wins
your
than
team?
your team this
Who
year.
was your team before Las
And
Vegas?
then he had to come from my
still-
from my
You
kneecap.
see his shirt on.
It's still.
He comes straight from my kneecaps once the
Don't
second.
like the 49ers, but like me some George Kittle though. That's my fantasy MVP so far. When he played, he ball.
I don't gotta go for your kneecaps. All the linebackers do that to all your quarterbacks anyway.
Man, yeah, that football team.
It is what it is.
That
Man.
football team.
He
It
got the
is
worst
what
football
it
team.
is.
There's a lot of,
You an
a lot of
Eagle
things
fan?
going on.
My man, he by coastal. You don't know if he gonna support the Seahawks or he got. Oh, my mom them with the Eagles, Philly.
Nah,
So
my-
yeah, he all over the place. He
am.
by coastal.
I am. I got a lot of roots, man. I got a lot of teams I can pick from.
he by coastal.
Hey,
Real
see,
real
but
talk.
that
Well, you gotta
actually
be Raiders now.
That's real
Talk
talk.
about it
I
every
was
week.
born in Oakland, so I mean, I can pull. I mean, I was born in Oakland, grew up in Vallejo, so.
Okay.
But I finished high school in Seattle. I don't really ride with Seattle like that. My parents are from Philly. I lived there. My
I know
mom
Russell.
still lived
Last
there.
name Wilson. You don't like Russell? Last name Wilson?
Nah, that's my fantasy quarterback. So I do
killing
like
it.
him.
That's my
Exactly.
That's my quarterback.
I like Mr. DK Metcalf.
Oh, he's a monster.
He undercover T.O. Moss, wherever you want to. He's on a clone of them.
He's a monster.
he's
I didn't
there.
realize he was that good. I'm glad I got him my squad.
Man. And yes, I do pull for the Eagles. My mom was part of the first black Eaglettes.
Oh wow.
Her and two other ladies, first black Eaglettes. They
Okay.
They wrote up a big thing in the
I saw
Philadelphia
your article
Inquirer
that
about that.
the year they won the Super Bowl. You printed out.
I post. It's on my Instagram page.
Very cool.
How cool? That's real cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's history, baby. So I pull for them too.
There you go.
Pull for them too.
There you go. But it's going to be an exciting game out here on Sunday night. First Sunday night football game ever in Las Vegas.
That's so crazy with no crowd. We were talking about some media stuff. He's like, man,
Oh, no.
don't waste your time
If
coming
you
out
want to
here.
sit in the parking lot for $400, you could do that.
No, wait, Brian.
Yeah.
Do you
They
think
got a
that?
tailgate for $400.
do you
I don't
think?
appreciate
Do you
that.
You
think
can't
that?
tailgate at Jerry World.
Do you think that we will get fans by the end of the season? Because you see that other states are beginning to start to allow.
They can do it here now. But the owner, Mark Davis, has said multiple times, it's either all or nothing. He won't choose with any of the Raider Nation. If they won't let everybody in, he's
I
not
feel
going to
that.
tell certain people that they can't go in, or certain Raider Nation they can't go in. So
Okay.
he's doing nothing. And on top of that, he's not going to any games.
Really?
He's said
I will
multiple
have-
times.
I will have
I didn't know
all or
that.
nothing at all.
Exactly.
I got you.
He even
I
used
got
the accent.
Wow.
but for him, that's a good move because you want to start off being on Vegas on the right foot. Oh, he didn't care about us. So I guarantee you, if they went for this Vegas thing, it'd be a lot different mentality out there.
Man.
Oakland.
Mark Davis, I'll say this, and I've said this a bunch of times. I scream from the mountaintops. He is the most accessible owner that I've ever seen in sports.
He's really
More
cool.
accessible than Jay
Man.
and Cuban. God, we're spoiling
Way
Dallas.
more accessible.
Cuban talks before every home game
Nah,
on the treadmill.
Have you ever
I've
seen?
never an NBA
Have you
owner do
ever
that.
seen Mark Cuban on the sitting courtside at midcourt of the Dallas
What are they called?
Wings.
the Dallas Wings? Has he?
It's
Does he go to every Dallas Wings game and
Oh,
sit on
no.
the court? Does he go to every Dallas Stars game and have glass seats? Mark Davis does that. Has been doing
he's
it
been
for
doing
the
that
last
before-
2
yeah,
years.
before they
That's
even moved out here.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's cool. I saw him at the fight. I took a picture with him at the it was Canelo and
Mark,
Canelo.
he goes to every fight.
It was Wilder and Ortiz last year in November.
Yeah, he was. How about this? Myself and Amber Dixon were doing a live shot in the lobby of the MGM. We're sitting there talking, literally live on TV, blah, 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 blah. Get done talking, and I look over, and who's standing in front of me? Mark Davis and John Gruden.
Wow.
I'm like, dang.
The Raiders.
I mean, I've never seen an owner like that, man. Mad props to Mark Davis. And I say this all the time, man, because no owner does that.
He was cool with me. I met him at Bootlegger Bistro.
Yeah.
Bootlegger Bistro.
Hey, it's
We
delicious.
need to take him to a barber out here in Vegas. There's some good barbers in Vegas.
Nah,
Leave
that
my-
man dirty.
man, get off my man's head, man.
That's the worst haircut ever.
Listen. When I'm worth $1 billion,
That's fine.
I can walk around with boogers in my nose. I don't want to hear nobody say nothing.
Now, I'm gonna give you a Kleenex. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a Kleenex.
You want people to tell you that. Hey,
I'll
Jay,
be like, you
Jay.
know what?
We were actually
don't
at
even
UFC Israel Adesanya a few months ago, and he had that going on in his nose, and we took video, and he had it for a while, and then I think Cassandra was actually the one that let him know, like, hey,
It was
bro.
during his press conference, wasn't
Yeah.
it? I was there. The one that was at the
one,
Apex.
the one against Romero.
Yes.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Oh, well, they did the
Was I
dance.
standing next to you for that?
Did y'all set that
Probably.
dance off?
That was terrible.
That was the dance off?
It was more than a dance off.
No, but did you see though? Romero, like 42 years old, he does his little thing, and then he sits the sea walk, and then he just does a standing jack.
Oh, you mean the
He
actual
did a
dance off?
backflip.
I thought you were talking about the dance off in the cage.
That was
You talking about this, Josh?
I need you to do that dance again though, Kendrick. That was dope.
Yeah, do that again.
That's the Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride always doing that.
Oh, you talking about the cage?
Yeah, I was talking about the fight itself.
Yeah, he did do that in the
Terrible.
cage.
Terrible. You know what though? You know what made that fight okay? You know what made that fight okay? The Wiley Zhang.
yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Definitely.
Yeah, that fight was
That
great.
may be the best fight I've ever seen in person.
Yeah,
honestly.
That fight was amazing.
That was Joanna and
Yes,
Wiley.
Joanna
Yeah.
and Wiley.
They got to
Zhang.
run
Oh
that
my-
back because the last minute she got Joanna, but Joanna could have easily won that fight.
Shoot.
That was
Joanna's
close.
could've
face
went
said
either
no.
way.
When your head's this big at the end of the fight, man, you look like a
Bro,
Klingon.
bro, her head.
It said
Like, she,
Klingon.
no, she
That's what we
did.
did.
That
No,
was
that's
a
what we did
Star
in the
Trek. She
studio.
had a Star Trek
Joanna and
meme.
Jason.
You gotta go to my IG page, man. I got literal video of her when she walked out of the cage. Both of them when they came out of the cage, when she was in there walking around, like zoomed
he
in on
gets
the
the
head.
good
It was.
He got the good seats. We're up high.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah,
see-
it was bad.
but see, being up high, though-
we could see it grow, like right when it hit. You just see.
That was. And matter of fact, her
Looked like a
her
Super
corner,
Mario mushroom.
Yes.
I'm allowed to cheer up high though. See that,
we
that's the one
kind of
thing.
do, but sitting right, her corner was right in front of us.
Oh, okay,
Literally,
okay.
it's probably from here to the wall.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit further, but
From the window. To the
seriously, to the window, to the wall, to the. So when she would walk,
The
when she
sweat dropped
walked back,
down top of her head.
yeah, when the sweat dropped off her Klingon,
wall.
man, that was.
And the thing that they don't use a sweller in the MMA, which
No,
you know.
they
They do. You
use
can't.
they use
You
an
can't
inswell.
unswell that.
Yeah,
They use an inswell. You can't inswell a hematoma on the front of your
Man,
face.
you had to put this
I don't
speaker on
see
top
like
of her
they do in
forehead.
boxing.
Like it's the middle of the round. Like you trying to get that swelling out.
And
They got the little.
me and Brian
We're
went to a
doing too
fight where
much
they
laughing.
didn't
I'm
use it
sorry.
when Danny Garcia fought they call him the Machine, Argentina dude that was Matisse. Remember that
yeah.
fight? We were
Oh.
they
That was
didn't
a
have
Canelo
one.
fight,
They
right?
would they was when Canelo fought Floyd.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were taking it with their hand, so every round he couldn't see.
It was
because
that bubble. Wasn't it the bubble? Who had the bubble? Remember someone had like
Mike
a
Tyson
That's a Tyson?
Mike Tyson with the daggone ice bag with the.
That's what it
when
was.
He,
I'm
when he,
sorry,
had
yeah.
he had the water in the ice bag. It was
Yeah.
like, come on,
y'all
champ.
doing?
Come on, champ. You be all right, champ. Just you know what I mean. Just get back out there.
That was the Buster Douglas fight, wasn't
yeah,
it?
that was the Buster Douglas fight in
Okay.
Tokyo when they literally did not think they was gonna be there longer than 2 minutes. It was
Oh,
like,
wow.
man, this fight's over.
He put,
I've only seen that
he
fight
put them
one time. It
skibbity pads
looked
on
like
it.
though on when
You only
Tyson
seen
knocked
that
him
one
down
time?
that they
I've seen
fought
that
from
a lot,
from beginning to end.
Yeah.
But like it seemed like he
Wow.
was out longer than 10. Like it was a slow count.
Oh, you talking about the 14 count?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike should have won the fight.
Yeah, the people were talking
Somebody
about that.
had some real money on Buster Douglas.
When I first saw that, I'm like,
He put them hands on Mike though.
yeah, well, and
He
that
did.
one that's 7-6 round on.
That jab,
did.
that jab, and that two piece was hot and spicy.
When he got up, when
Extra
they
crispy.
allowed him to get up, Mike knew it was over. You're like, the fight's over.
Oh, you just gonna let him get? You gonna let him get up?
Get up in 17 seconds.
That's kind of. I was at Fury Wilder. I've been both for Fury and Wilder's, and I said ringside for Fury Wilder won.
Oh wow.
Beyond crazy.
Wait
I
a
didn't think
minute.
about that.
Use that ring? All right, hold on, bro. Like, all right.
Kendrick is
life.
taking it and
Certain things about my life, I just wonder.
he's
Had
done
a
some
good
things.
life, man.
He's
I
done
had
some
a great
things.
life, but there are
Over here
moments
talking
where
about-
I'm like, how did that
over here
happen?
talking
But
about
I
hanging
still don't
out
know
with
how you
Carmen
got up on
Electra.
10.
Well, you know, sometimes you just gotta hang out with Carmen.
I'm talking about ringside for Mayweather Hatton. Best fight I ever been to.
Okay.
The biggest one for me
Craziest.
was Mayweather Pacquiao.
You were in Mayweather Pacquiao?
I bootlegged my way. I had got a pass. I was supposed to been in the tent. I talked to Kevin Frazier, and I got a little advice from him. Kevin Frazier's like, get your black butt up in there a couple hours like early. So I got in like they didn't open like 5 p.m.
Yeah.
I got in about 2:30. So I hang my black ass in the back with all the security people and stuff. So by the time stuff happened, they didn't see me for 2 hours.
Yeah, you already in there.
I'm non-threatening.
Good.
So I just zoom my ass in there. But then the cool part wasn't in the fight because we know the fight was nothing. I get to go in the VIP. I'm sitting there.
You got
Gail
pictures with everybody. Real talk.
Denzel,
Wow.
Anthony Anderson.
Real
That
talk.
was the highlight.
Wait, that was Uncle Denzel that night.
Yeah, that was Uncle Denzel.
That was the Uncle
He was leaving
Denzel.
from-
That was that night.
He was
Yes,
leaving.
it was.
He was leaving from Vegas to fly to Shreveport.
right.
To
Your
shoot a
mama
movie.
still
That's right.
make them the collard greens like alike.
Yeah,
I love
that was
those
one of the
memes.
coolest nights ever. I'm like sitting there texting this dude, "Where you at? Where you at?"
That's right.
I think he had to be on. He wasn't working out here then. So
No, I was in Vegas. I was in Vegas.
he was. Were you working?
Nah, I was watching that fight with two people who actually sparred with Floyd before that fight.
Yeah.
Two guys that sparred with Floyd and Pacquiao. Two guys, like two boxers that sparred with Floyd and Pacquiao.
That's another place he got me in. I got to go a tour of Floyd's house, like my first time in Vegas.
Yeah.
You came with me to that?
Remember because
So you came with me to that?
remember he had the Floyd. I was stripping out the name on the headpiece.
Man,
We
for,
had the
for
Maybach.
somebody that don't live
crazy.
out here, you sure had a lot of Vegas moments.
Courtesy.
We can start hanging out with Brian more, man.
Man,
Yo,
really, man.
yeah,
Brian's
yeah.
out here.
My brother's gotten the
First
same
time I
kind
got-
of treatment.
First time I got to meet Mayweather was
Real
because
talk.
of this guy. And I just got married and thinking like, man, what am I doing? I'm like, I need to go to Vegas and just get divorced.
He got a picture with
Wow.
Floyd. Got a picture with Floyd for that. Yeah, that's right. I've taken people to go watch Floyd train when he was training for De La Hoya.
Okay.
Inside, I used to go. I took my mom to Floyd's gym. We're literally sitting right in front when Floyd was sparring.
It's tight.
Yeah, I do that for folks, man. I do that for my
before
people.
I start coming out here though, he'd be my inside information. Man, Floyd looking good, man. He gonna hurt him. Yeah, or he's like, man, Floyd was kind of struggling. He gonna win, but
he
he's
gonna
go
win.
decision.
He gonna win, but it
Go
ain't.
decision.
It ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be a walk.
I used to be really good with Floyd back in the day. When I was at Channel 13,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I used to be really good with Floyd, man. Really,
my
used to do a
calling
lot of
card.
stuff.
Hey, I'm Brian Salmon's guy. I'm sitting there. All these people trying to wait for Floyd. I skip waiting for Floyd.
I'm gonna try to use that from now on.
You saw that the Great Wall was on my
but
show.
I knew
His two
them
bodyguards.
too. Yeah, it's like,
Oh, yeah,
Big Church.
I know,
I knew
Church.
them too.
I don't know Church. I know
Big
Adam.
Big
Yeah,
Adam.
Adam
Adam comes in here all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Big Adam and Big Church.
Adam's
so,
in here once a month.
So when they knew I
On
was
one of the
cool,
shows.
they would always be like this. I sit there, all these people. I
Adam's
did
a
before
good
that
dude.
Laker games at Staples Center and
Yeah.
everything. And you're like, who's this random brother that gets to like walk around everybody?
Adam actually brought Junior up here last month on
He-
Jose's
he-
show.
he-
on
why he
Straight Bet
transferred from
Sports.
TCU?
To come back home in the
yeah,
play in Allegiant.
Like I said, he should be starting at TCU. They need some help.
Yeah, but TCU wasn't dealing with him right.
Nah.
So yeah, they wanted to pull him out, but he's happy to be home and
Oh, yeah.
happy to be able to play in Allegiant.
Oh, he play- you went to UNLV?
I
Imagine
don't.
that.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have did it if they were still playing in San Boy.
He should not have done it if they were playing
Yeah,
in Stan Boyd.
exactly.
But coming back to play in Allegiant, a lot of matter of fact, we just talked with Arroyo today. He had
Okay.
his first Skype Zoom interview or whatever because their first game week they play
What
San
do you
Diego
think about
State.
those Zoom interviews? Are they frustrating?
Honestly, I enjoy them, man. Like
Okay.
I've had an opportunity. You see how many people I've had a chance to interview with the Zoom
Yeah.
from Dana White, like doing one-on-ones. With,
Well, I mean,
you know,
just like the conference calls.
I
You like them?
I do, man. I think it works out pretty well.
How does the I've got a question on that. How does the PR team basically run through everyone and make sure because like it seems really well orchestrated whenever I watch whether it's my football team or sometimes some of the stuff with the league.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
You're
Like
talking about the
basic-
team that tried to go
the
for
press
2
conferences
points
and stuff like
yesterday
that?
and lost? Why'd they go for 2 when they were only down by
I don't
1?
want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it. Anyway, I was happy, but I was happy. I was happy that they lost.
Yeah.
That's-
Okay.
No. I was because, and I'm happy to see people finally starting to say what I've been saying as far as about Haskins because it's like, look, if we're gonna be trash, we need to know that
Give some
he's
experience.
not good. So if he's not good, let's at least not let that be an excuse. If we got to go draft Trevor Lawrence or whoever it is that we're about to draft, let's make sure we have burned this all the way to the ground where it's like, oh, okay, he ain't got it. Let's go draft somebody.
Let him play.
But when you keep pulling him in, pulling him out, and then it's like, we really don't know, and then you're not supporting him, so then it's like, well, his confidence is shaken now, so now I don't know what to think. So
Yeah, I
I
think
agree.
Trevor Lawrence is transcendent. Like, damn, like he's gonna be best since Elway. I'm like, he's got an NFL line, so we don't really know how good he is because he doesn't get hit. He's really good. I'm not saying he can't play.
He's good.
But they talking about he's transcendent. There's a difference between good and transcendent.
And there's also a difference between coverage and no coverage. Because college football, boy,
I know.
it'd be blowing assignments. You'd be like, well, I could have hit him.
Yeah.
Good gracious. That man's wide open. You know what I mean? Like the windows in the
I will say this, he
NFL
got
are.
the measurables. I'm 6'1.5". I like because I was when they played Notre Dame in the semifinals for the year they won the title.
Yeah.
Like, this guy, like, did you hoop in high school?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
man.
tall.
Yeah, he's
He
6'6".
like-
He's
he's
6'6", legit.
he legit
I had to look
6'6".
up to my guy a little bit. He got me about an inch and a half. The dude's legit 6'6".
He legit 6'6"
220.
and can move.
Yeah, and he's 220.
He had a nice run in the
Yeah.
no,
Now, he was a
so-
legit 4'7". That's fast for a quarterback.
I mean, it's legit enough to pull away if somebody's out of position.
This is true. I mean,
That's
what, he had
how-
like
that's
a
how Mahomes
40-yard
is.
touchdown run, didn't he? In the
Mhm.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I
He's been at Mahomes threw a touchdown, 7-3.
but the zooms go well.
Good. Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, no, the Raiders do well with that stuff to get it on and everything
Yeah.
else. I mean, once you just
But they
raise
got
your,
a studio too, right? The Raiders do at their practice facility.
they do, which I got a chance to do during our training camp specials or whatever. Actually, I was the first person to ever be in the studio.
Nice.
To be in the Raiders studio. But yeah, they produce their own stuff out of the studio now.
Yeah.
They have their own host, Eric Allen, whom you kind of favor. I was wondering who the heck you favor Eric Allen a little bit. You heard that before? You know what I'm talking
You got
about?
the green
I
eyes?
have heard that.
Yeah, 'cause you really do. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but
His older brother, the quarterback, I look similar to him too.
who's his brother?
Damian
No,
Allen?
no.
That's Marcus Allen.
I'm thinking of Marcus Allen's brother.
Oh,
But one
Who
played
is
in CFL.
Eric Allen?
You talking about the one that played in CFL?
No, Eric Allen that was a cornerback.
yeah.
Oh,
Everybody
I
said-
haven't heard that one before. I had to look at him again. I
But
haven't seen
everybody
that
said he
one
was
before.
good, but he always used to get toasted by the Cowboys.
He was a cool brother. He's
Yeah.
he's one of their. He used to be on ESPN News and ESPN doing stuff for a long time,
Yeah,
but now he does it with the Raiders here in
Very
town.
cool.
That's
Very
cool,
cool.
man.
He's very good on air too, man. Really good on
That's
air.
good.
And he's a cool brother. I met him at one of the last Raiders game, whoever they played, the Bills.
So how many fan allegiances do you got? You got the Eagles, you got the Seahawks, then you got the Raiders.
I grew up a Steelers fan.
Like, I ain't mad with
Wow, man, you guys grew up in the league.
but I'm not mad at you about the Raiders though. You on the payroll though, so I ain't mad at you.
Nah, unfortunately,
You
not on the payroll.
Still
But
cheering for the Steelers.
yeah, poof. But working in this, long time, okay.
yeah,
Mobb
you
Deep.
Mobb
I like
Deep.
that. The music gets me, man. But working in this industry, like literally, I've been doing it 20 years, literally.
Yeah.
So I don't rock with teams like that, man. I don't cheer, and I'm not a fan like that. I root against teams more than I root for teams.
Oh, he hated on
You know what I
Kobe
mean?
when Kobe's in his prime. Your boy Kobe needs some help. He too selfish. He a one-on-one player.
I didn't like Kobe until I met him, and I was like, man,
He
Kobe is
he
a
too
cool
much of a one-on-one
dude, man.
He just
Because the Sixers was my team growing up.
Okay.
The Sixers, that was my team.
Okay.
The Sixers all the way. Dr.
Dr.
J.
J.
Man, he was my first sports idol, man. Like
Okay.
Dr. J
Andrew
was.
Toney.
Oh, Andrew Toney. That whole, I could tell you everything about that team, right? And I got a chance to see him play in Oakland back in the day in the Coliseum. My dad would take me to the games or whatever. So,
They lost to the Lakers in '80, right?
they lost, yeah,
Okay.
in 80.
But they beat them in 82. No, they beat them in
83.
83, when they had
I can tell you-
Fo.
Moses Malone,
I
Dr.
can tell
J.
y'all every NBA champion in my lifetime.
We do got to wrap up because we got another show coming through. But man, I appreciate Kendrick, man. Good seeing you in Vegas. I know we chop it up online, and you call me up. Don't let me get a word in. I told Brian the first time. I'm like, what's up with your boy Kendrick, bro? I'm like, he called up. He wanted to talk about stuff, asked me questions, but didn't let me answer any of them.
That is Kendrick. Kendrick has things to say. That's my guy.
That's
man.
my
Kendrick's a
guy.
hustler.
My man, or he's telling me a whole list of stuff. I'm just sitting there listening because it's like 2:00 my time in Dallas. This man midnight coming off the set. He fresh as a daisy.
That's the only time I talk to him. He always call me. You gotta call me. You gotta call me. I call him.
Before we get off
you
the
late
air, 86-year-old woman in Henderson charged with stalking. What in the name of Jesus?
It just popped up on one of
It
the.
literally just popped up in my Vegas feed.
Oh, what station did it come
I
from?
tell you, I'll be wilding out here
Smart
in Vegas,
news.
boy.
Oh, okay.
Y'all be wilding out here in Vegas.
I'm just trying to figure out how 86-year-old, like, how is she moving
It's
to the point of
I mean, listen,
I am
man, you
a
can
threat.
take an Uber to stalk people these days.
You can hit your boy up, Quan.
Follow that
Give
car.
me that dough.
Yeah.
Just keep the meter running.
Listen, I might do Lyft tonight. I might.
Oh, that's right. You might.
I might be in these streets. Do a Lyft.
Get us off the air.
Word on the street is
Word on the street. You terrible.
call me on the other cell phone if you need a ride.
You know what? But it was snowing.
It's snowing?
It was
It was a
snowing.
blizzard.
Yeah, wow,
That's the
boy.
point. It was a
snowing.
blizzard.
I'm glad
The
Jim
best-
Boeheim wasn't in my lift when that happened.
Man.
It was a blizzard, bro.
But Brian, appreciate you coming in the studio with us, man. We have
Man,
to do it again.
Thank you for having me on here, man. You
Yes,
already know.
sir.
You already know.
Yes, sir. We are out. Listen, man, download the Gorilla Cross app. Our show was all over the place today, and I loved it. That's it.
Me too. Real talk.
It was fun.
Thank
J
you guys.
Dub, man. Thanks for letting me
Thank
come
you
in,
guys
man.
for coming in.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
We're going to have
y'all, man.
Brian freestyle next time he's in the
I
studio.
got you. I got you.
And Josh is going to have a 4-bar verse written.
Hey, if I have to write something, just don't bring out a beat that's all over the place and it's like, this isn't going to go.
What about this beat?
Ooh.
It's too slow.
Too slow?
It's too slow.
For my style, it's too slow. I won't be able to drag the words out long enough.
You don't like that?
No, his favorite song is Mo Bamba. That's why.
Never have you ever seen one like me. I'm that brother with them sparkling pearls on TV. But if you thinking it's sweet, you can get big. Get your punt stomped into the concrete. I play the back chilling. Oh, man.
All right.
We're out. Peace.